They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
All right, people, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, people. Oh, go on. Yo, me, I'm telling you, all of things of a top boy, and I track curling up, people. Quick and fast, quick and fast. People, please remember to like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you're new, so that you can become a part of the Coaches Desk family. Big up yourself, Fresh God. Big up to all the persons who are on right now. Track Universe, big up yourself. So, people, we're going to a G Wagon scene, and we decide, say, yo, we are going to change gear. You understand? Yeah, man. We're going to change gear tonight. So we are dealing with it tonight. We are change gear. You get what I say? Yeah, man. So, we're going to talk some track and field tonight. You get what I say? You get what I say? Arthur McIntosh, big up yourself. Fresh God, big up yourself. Talk in the building. Jordan Williams, big up yourself. Yo, may I tell us the people, all day track and field. All day track and field. You get what I say? Big up in the Barry Ferguson. I go on a long time. We don't see about that in the Barry Ferguson. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. People not hear me loud and clear. Remember to share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You understand? So that you can become a part of the family. You can comment in the comment section. Yeah, man. So we're going to G-Wagon, people. Going to the G-Wagon. Seeing? Rob Smith, what go on? We're going to the G-Wagon and we just decide for us. Change the gear tonight. Yeah, man. We change up the gear tonight. You get what I say? Can't study the youth. Where is a big up model means it? Me not understand that. Yo, what kind of model you talk about, brother? Yo, people, track and feel nice. It's like me consume track and feel today. Seeing? Yo, everything track. And we're not talking slow bridge in there. You see me I say? Yeah, man, a pure track and feel me I watch today, man. Pure track and feel. You understand? Them me not tell her, man. That Maria, yo, big up yourself, natural Jamaican vegan. Yo, Oblique Seville people. Yo, me just wait for some more people coming on the stream, you know. Chat room, what I go on, what I say. When I like what go on today. Yo, something I go on that track and feel this year, you know. It's like from 2021, track and feel I go on. No half year. No half year. People, Adidas, wanna just make the thing official now. Who I first come, first serve, you know. Whether Adidas or Puma forward, you know. Anyone I wanna come first, you know. Just make a thing official, man. That more want to do. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. Anyways, yeah, Rob Smith, that's what you think said. What are your thoughts on about Roshawn? Yeah, we are gonna talk about that Chuck Universe. That's why we come on tonight, man. Because yo, the 400 there hot, you know, brother. Yeah, man. 400 there hot. Me I tell you, people then come out rolling, people then come out rocking. Yo, me I tell you not Olympic year, every man serious. All them supporters serious. All the backload them carry water and are serious this year. You see all the track? A track saying Olympic year this. I get bouncy. Yo, me I tell you say yo, the thing I set away, man. All right, big up yourself, natural vegan. Big up yourself. Kerika Hill was a wide range. Hey, me I go talk about the Kerika Hill thing too, you know. Cyan all, what you say? Yeah, man, everybody a show up, man. Listen, every time somebody jump, every time somebody run, every time somebody throw, it's like yeah, hear world lead. It's like yeah, hear this. It's like yeah, hear that. You get what me I say? Yo, me I tell you, Nina, man. Yo, me I tell you, Nina, man. Everybody and then grandmother, all the puppy ready. Big up yourself, Ann Graves. Yeah, man. Dr. Dan, what go on? Everybody ready. Yeah, man. People them say them like the background. I know I'm gonna move out that way so I can see it. All right, so I moved. Yeah, man. Studio up, man. Yeah, people. Grant getting third in the Olympics. Okay, recap. Hey, track universe. Me soon talk about that. Seeing? Soon talk about that car. We're gonna run on some result of what took place over in some events outside of the country. Hold on, I'll go like a rain of fall. Okay. Yeah, man. Pagan, big up yourself, you know. Cranky, what go on? Yeah, cranky. There, man. Change up the game tonight. Change up the game tonight. So we're not playing a ball tonight. Straight run. You get what I say? All right, so we have some results we want for talk about. I mean, I'm telling you, people. Yo, that youth there named Roshawn Clark. That youth there named Seville. It's a Roshawn Clark in brave, you know. Yo, the youth brave. You get what I say? Brave, me I tell you, man. Brave. Is it me I say? That's not even his event. Want to see him do the 200. Who that? Oblique? Yo, no just stay upon chat now, people. People, no share the live because Chuck can't feel turn up right now. Yeah, man. I mean, I tell you no, great things are gonna happen. We say 9-7 early outdoor season. Yo, boss, I say outdoor. Yo, me I tell you, man. All right, let me tell you this, people. Let me just get them thing out of the way quick and fast so I can get down in my analysis of the whole um um individual athletes. You understand? Yeah, man. May I get that out of the way quick and fast. So when you know say Lamar this thing, she equal her personal best and national record 1.97. You understand? In the high jump. So that is a good look for her. She's ready. She has started out. You understand? Basically where any athlete would want to start out. You understand? And that is a good look for her. So big up to Lamar this thing. It's a massive thing to see these athletes doing what they are doing. You understand? But people, we still have some competition out there, no man. The youth name Arian Knight, 20.21 with a season opener at 200 meter, people. Yo, me I tell you, we still have competition out there, So me I tell you, it a go hot at Paris, You understand? Me don't know the temperature stay at Paris right now, but me know say Paris a go hot when the Olympics. That me I tell you, you have to live near a pool, because if you're not there near a pool, you have to have your extinguisher like Maurice Green. If you not have them thing there, you're going to have problem. You get what me I say? But it's for her to now get, hopefully she's stronger this season, because to start out this way, hopefully that, she's stronger so she can, finally get over that 2 meter mark. And that is where I'd want to see her actually heading in up people. So we have Brian Level in up people. Brian Level was in the 60 meters in up people. Yeah man at the PB. No, he never PB. David Foster 6.54. Dan Kirby Invitational. Brian Level was second, 6.65. You understand? So big up to Brian Level again on that outstanding. I get used to the professional life. I get used to the whole indoor thing. The win soon come. Him look like him stumble out of the blocks, in my estimation. Him never get that potent start that him really would want. So that basically never allow him to get in the rhythm of him of his running. Like probably the third step was kind of a bit off, so he wasn't able to do what he needs to do. I mean, I telling the people, the madman Grant Holloway, or Mr. Madman, me not talking a bad way, people. Grant Holloway with a massive world lead, 7.32. You understand? To win the 60-meter hurdle at the meeting in Levin. Yo, that you the man no lose no 60-meter hurdle indoor, brother. The man I make it look easier, easy, But that is the strongest part of his race over the years, and that will never change. So it's just that if people can really stay with him throughout those 5-6 hurdles, them can stay with him. You get what I say? So I mean, I get nothing different from a Grant Holloway when you see a 60-meter hurdle, and even if it is a 110-meter hurdles, that's how he's gonna progress through. The first 60 meters of his race. You get what I say? But me I telling the people that they were name that you the all right. So Zango roll out in a triple jump. Track diamond, what go on? What things go on in a track diamond? Yeah, so Zango roll out in a triple jump with a 17.21 meters to get the win. So that is a big deal from Zango. And guess what happened again? You see that the alien I'm talk about. If you watch my channel, you know who me call the alien, You know the alien. Big up Fear Spot. You wanna know who me call the alien? You understand? Femke Ballman, 49.63 virgin, world lead, 400. Yo, remember me telling you, Femke are the alien. You understand? Yo, me I tell you, yo, it's a clever runner season best, but she was just outclassed by Femke Ball. You understand? Yeah, man, beer things are going, man. Beer things are going at the track world, people. Toby Amazon also, she won the 60-meter hurdle, 783. The word on the street that even though she ran that time, she was not impressed with what happened in that race. So me, I tell her, say athlete them mother mean. You understand? So big up on yourself, man. I tell her no, athlete them mother mean on right now. The athlete them no in a no umpis competing people. That's straight. If I know season best, some world leader or something. Yo, me I tell you, man. Pure massive running a go on. And we like what we are say because of course that I go increase and improve the whole competition when it comes on to the event. I'm like that. You understand? See the Bahamian Terrence Jones going at a bag of things to the fastest 60 meter. in NCAA 6.47. So pure things are going at track world. You understand? Pure things are going in that track world. Yeah, man. And nobody believe say yo, you gotta have things easy. And people want athlete we have to talk about, people. Shaquina Foot, Shakina Foot, big and serious. A lot of persons thought that she was, not in the game anymore, but she can't. She for the past few seasons, she run and she do her thing and she improve and she gather back momentum. And that is a good look to see her gathering back momentum. She ran 52.60 at San Diego. People, well, somebody is saying that she need to move from San Diego. If she ever get in a better program, it will be a mad 51 or 50-point athlete. You understand? Yeah, man, Shaquina Foot. Yes, that's what I said. Shaquina Foot. You understand? So me are telling you say, yo, the competition turn up people. So our athletes have to just put in the work and ensure so then they on top of things. No idling, no umpis competing because the world ready for it. The world are put in the work because guess what? The world want Jamaica, The world want clip wing, I remember say Olympic are full place, Olympic we normally do well, people. You understand? And these people are not gonna just sit down and say, all right, Jamaicans are come. No, them are go one piece of action, people. And that is what is happening right now. You get what I say? So it is for us, it is for our athletes, you understand? To continue to put in the work. You get what I say? So even if you're there a university and you're in the NCAA system and you think you can come and win, you understand? At the national trial, just come and put in a 100%. You understand? So, yo, man, I'm telling you, yeah, she was a big fish in a small pond at Petersfield and did well and can do the same at San Diego. All right. Yeah, man, but we have follow our progress and we see say it improve and it go on the bag of things. So big up to Sack. Understand? Yeah, man, a beer things are going. So people, a whole heap of things go on. Cherokee Young and Stacey Williams need to look to the standards set by Nikisha. Obviously, Blake. Obviously, I know that Olympics, of course, is multi-sports. Yes, Blake, I do know, and I cannot refer to what we don't participate in. Blake, I am referring to what we participate in, and don't take it for granted, Blake. We perform. We perform in multiple events too. We have Yona Night Wisdom in the high diving. We have whole people in events to Blake. No worry yourself, man. I think a hump is competing. When we say our year, me no business what you want to say, no, our year. You get what me I say? So yeah, man. So people, big things go on a mile of Western Relay. You know, so some people run over mile of Serena Cole and the massive ran over there. I mean, I telling us say, yo, pure things go on, people. Pure things go on. You understand? Serena Cole 7.26. She was third, and second was an athlete that many persons thought is not in the game anymore. But from what I heard, is that she had some injury concern, seeing, and she was battling with those injury concern, and she sorted it out, and she come run a personal best in the 60 meters. Ronisha McGregor, people, former idol athlete. represent the country. So it is a good thing to know that Ronisha McGregor is back on the scene, and right as she enter back on the scene, 7.24 personal best. You get what I say? We see Janique still a put in the work. Janique ran 7.55, so she a improve. I think I saw 7.9 or so she did run the last time. And you see our time a drop. Watch out for Janique, people. Watch out for Janique. But I'm most impressed with Jodine Williams. Yeah, man, Jodine Williams, I'm most impressed with out of everybody in this. You get what I say? We have a big up Jodine Williams on the new found lease on life over at Sprintech. Yeah, man. People talk about Sprintech is a club when I really improve athlete and do nothing for athlete, you know. See Jodine Williams there right now. Massive personal best in our 60 meter. 7.16. So she a closing. You get what I say? And if it whatever you're doing, Jodine, or whatever you have changed, just keep it up. Just keep it up, because obviously it'll work for you. Obviously, Sprintech will work for you. You get what I say? So big up Jodine, continue to push hard. You understand? Continue to fight hard. And certainly we know say once you put in the work, it go pay, it go show. So one other athlete who fail to mention, people, DeAndre Daly. You know, say last week he boss run 50 points over 400 meters for his season opener, and then he come do 100 meters 10-4 bouncing. Yeah, telling you, you know, that you the dangerous, you know. DeAndre Daly, dangerous. Yeah, man. I am same man me attack, man. So the talent pool over the years has always been replenishing when it come on to Jamaica's athletics. And me hear some man talk what they say, yo, we talk a pop down like West Indies cricket. And I don't see that happening. That will not happen. You understand? Can't happen. Well, kick off the door if that ever happen. Yeah, man. Kick off the door, man. We are kick off door, everything I break down. You see me I say? So, Drew 40s, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man. So, people like the stream, no man. Wanna like the stream before we get into the meat of the matter. All right, so we could look on the 400 meters for the sprinters, them. I mean, 400 meters for sprinters is normally a test of the endurance and to see how their speed endurance will be able to push them forward. You understand? And based off what we saw in the 400 meters for the invitational for the senior women, it was a good look. You get what I say? It was a good look. Now, a lot of people, Chuck Diamond and Rob Smith, that Kerika Hill 400 meter impressed them. For me, it basically show me how our season are going to set up and it are going to look good. It's sitting pretty right now. But you see, Kerika Hill, when it comes on to 400 meters, she's no stranger to that because she has been a part of the winning 4x4 team. And the first time I saw Kerika, you see how people are react today? I reacted that way when she ran a champs on the 4x4. I could never believe a Kerika Hill I deal with the 4x4. So you see, when I see her putting in those strides and not relenting over this 400 meters, it just dragged my memory. And it basically, I got set up and argues well for her when she stepped down. Obviously, the speed not gone. Obviously, they work on the endurance because you have a hurdle. Hurdle is a speed event, you know. But you have to have all for endurance to go over all of those 10 hurdles at maximum speed. So it was a good run from Kerika Hill, a massive personal best, 56.26. You couldn't ask for nothing no more. Big up Diamond on that super chat. Appreciate it. You understand? So what Kerika Hill did, in my eyes, people, it is not a surprise. I have seen her, two athletes, let me see, we run 4x4 at champs that I'm very impressed with, or I was impressed with those run. Brianna Liston and Kerika Hill, and they were on the same team. So 400 one lap is not new to Kerika Hill. And you wonder how she do it. Them people, they're brave. Kerika brave. And you have to be brave. Yes, when you do 400 as a sprinter, you have to be brave. And that braveness came out in her run. She took charge of the race from early. Her stride length, her stride pattern, her cadence was just awesome going around that track. I like it. Normally, you see a sprinter I come off at 300 meters. You see them start wilt under the pressure. Because them I say, yo, probably lactic, a build up on all of them. Something there. Seeing? But Kerika Hill changed gear again in that 400. So that obviously tell me, say, background work out of the roof. That tell me, say, so mother mean background work. Go on. So, remember who are coaching the people. Remember who are coaches. Remember who Kerika Hill's coaches. People, you don't really see what I go on, you don't see what I line up. You don't see everything I tie in. Kerika Hill go be a beast over the 100-meter hurdles. I kid you not. I kid you not. Young and mean, bad and bilious. When they come on, hey, yo, man, I tell you, you know. So it was an impressive run for me, but I wasn't surprised, people, because I know that she's capable of doing it. You get what I say? I know because I've seen her. I see her a pen relays a run. When Kerika hold that button in her hand and go, sorry, no, man. Nobody can pass her. Nobody can catch her. Easy win for Idel. You understand? So me can tell you these people. Want to just drop a like on the video. Like the video, people. Like the content. So enough more people can see it and come be a part of the discussion. So big run from Kerika Hill. As me say, it's a massive PB for a season opener. So you know it's a pure excitement at training, you know. Pure excitement. Who I got talk about if who lack and all of them things. Them things they normally go on the reasonings after, you know. Yeah, man. Kashika Cameron from Elite. They ran the 60 meter. 7:49. Jura Levy 7:68. Chevian Shim 7:90. Tiara Blackwood 9:27. Tika McDonald didn't start. So just I give you a rundown of the Nikai Jaman took the 60 meter 6:97. Who have note was in that. I guess some of the jumpers and people are run that fair. Javon Dunkley 6:65. Javon is at elite performance. Emery Barnes is also at elite performance 6:67. Emmanuel Archibald 6:69 from Swept. Nigel Ellis 6:70 elite performance. Taekwondo Tracy 6:71 from Swept. Jason Lewis 6:75 Swept. And Michael Everett 6:75. So that will go on in the 60 meters, which was a very good one. You understand? So the first, all right. You know why we jump into the Roshawn Clark conversation, because that's a nice conversation now. No? Let me tell you now what go on with my observation. See? You see Roshawn Clark? You see Roshawn Clark, people? You see Roshawn Clark? It's like me a scratch record right now. You see Roshawn Clark? Roshawn Clark, mother mean right now. Remember the youth? Let me tell you now, so sometimes I'm thinking I got people. You see, going to a global games, it can actually, yeah man, Dunkley look good for true, Barry. You track diamond, Dunkley no look bad at all. Kind of short of a length, but me I tell you, him no look bad at all. I'm telling you something about what me noticed from being in this game for so long. Seeing? What happened with some of these athletes is when them go to the global championship and experience the aura and the whole shenanigans of what takes place at a global title championship, these people go back to the drawing board and then come back. So you go into a global championship as a young person can actually make you or break you, you know. And that is what happened to Roshawn Clark. Man, go out there and see world as a little youth. And decide, say, yo, all or nothing, you know. You get what I say? So the youth have put in the work, and kudos to his coach, because sometimes we tend to leave out the coaches, them, you know, and the support staff, the masseur, and all of these people. I think I'm coach massage him too, you know. So that in itself, he coach a double bubble there, so. But me can't tell on these people. I think going to the global championship help Roshawn a little bit. Or I remember say man go a fourth man finish, you know. So you know say that adrenaline is still there, that pumped him up. Mark, you know, he's talented and him a put in the work. Don't think say him now put in the work. You get what me I say? Don't think say him now put in the work with him talent where him have. The boss a put in the work. Me can't tell you that. So all of these things come into play. Talent. Went to the global games and see what happened. Really see him can inna the money. And him a work hard. That you that will go far. Remember say man roll up on Jail Hyde, you know, and dismiss Jail Hyde, you know. The man roll up on a world champion, you know. Recently minted world champion, you know. One bob, you know. Hey, me hear some comments in our stadium, people. The people them say, yo, that's why I would tell you the long time say this late run on can't go work, because once he find somebody who can step on gas and go and left him and look like that happened for you. Sinclair, It too early for that, man. It too early for you say him need to run hard to make the team. It too early for you say that. Who out there, who in the 400-meter pool right now can take Antonio's spot? There's nobody can take him spot St. Clair. So if you say him have to go run hard, every day them man they run hard, man. One Bob good. And to open your season and lose, I don't think that are nothing fair. Right to him about. Me have to just talk about Roshawn Clark because Roshawn Clark, you see Roshawn Clark, Roshawn me I call him, you know. I Roshawn him name still. But you see Roshawn Clark, that youth there, as track diamond say, look like that youth they have some maroon blood in him, you know. Him nah no limits. Right now, the coach can prepare him for the 400 and the 4 hurdles. But you see that combination there, it got too deadly for him. You see me I say? So that got probably too rough. That double rough for them. I remember say hurdlers them, I don't know, umpy scumpy hurdlers them, you know. The hurdler them are some mad and mean hurdlers them too, you know. So him can him can him can itch and say he want to go try 2 event. You get what I say? So really and truly, the youth that have him have far figure. Once him remain focused and intact, him gonna be alright. The people want worry about Bob good. You see me I say? Roshan ran 46.05 and Antonio ran 46.10. They went down to the wire because one Bob was trying to run back at Roshan. You see Roshan's approach to 400. That is exactly how I would love to see our 400-meter athletes take on the 400. You understand? So watch out. Watch out, people. Watch out for Roshan. You the mean. You the bad. Mm-hmm. You get what I say? People seeking to change nationality in this Olympic year impact. The men's 100-meter, 110-meter hurdle, 200-meter, 400 and 400 mean women's 200. You mean you mean Dandy in the building, people. Dandy in the building. Dandy, you ready for answer your question? What you mean, Chuck Diamond? You mean right across the globe or you talk Jamaica specifically? You specifically talking Jamaica? Oh, so you say people who want to rep Jamaica, it got impact some of the events them. Tell Blake that people don't like up the live now. People, Demisha Raswell, 7.24, 60-meter, 8.01, 60-meter hurdle. Opener for Demisha Raswell. That's a big deal, you know. That's a big deal. He might run 43 this year, man. Gaza girl, he might run 43 this year. No, we're gonna sell people. Hey, you see season opener. Basically for the athletes and the coaches, them see what go on and just, go back, go look on it. And then make them necessary adjustment. You understand? So it's not really anything to worry about. Season opener. You see me I say? You know who look good over the 400 meter to Wazim, Wazim Williams never looked bad in his finishing, And he ran 49.71, which is a personal best for him. So it wasn't a bad one for Wasim Williams. Boaz Nkrumah also ran. He ran a personal best 49.73. Shamar Horatio 49.06 was the only person in front of him. You get what I say? So it was a good opener for Boaz Nkrumah too. You understand? And wanna see the difference, people? Wanna see the difference? Don't Boaz look a little bit bulky? Yeah or not? Him no look a little bit bulky. Talk to me now. So Track Universe, I hope you hear me explain the whole Kerika Hill thing, Hope you hear me explain the whole Kerika Hill thing. I saw Boaji running, but I don't catch that part. Okay. Yeah, man. Me explain say I am not really surprised with what I saw from Kerika Hill. It is just alarming to know what she's going to do in the other events when she stepped down. Yeah. Yeah, man, him put on some bulk because remember, as me always tell you, once you go seen as more weights, so you have to lift more pipe iron. You get what me I say? You have to lift more pipe iron and that go on. Now, let's talk about Oblique Seville, people. A massive personal best from him to 47.44 in a 400 meters. Normally, you're looking for a 400 meter in a 400 meters race for a sprinter to fade. Seeing? We don't talk sprinters like Sherika Jackson who used to do the long the 400. And people, we always say 400 and sprint, 400 is a sprint, You saw Roshawn Clark deal with it. 400 is a sprint, man. 400 is not a distance race. So, how me classify it, I call it the longer sprints. So when you see an Oblique Seville go out, people, and the man finish like a freight train. You see me I say? One kino, you're not gonna see me in a stadium, brother. Well, we got track meet. We're not there in a stadium. Here one kino, you're not gonna see me in a stadium, man. Unless I see in a race, me come, you're not gonna see me. So when you say Oblique Seville finish so strong, people, because we always tell the athletes them to finish strong, execute in the home stretch, we don't want to see them fading. And for Oblique Seville to do that, trust me, it's a good look. It is a good look. You see me I say? 47-44 season opener. In no fade away like Jordan or Kobe Bryant. But him just press, drive to the basket. Yo. I tell you no. I saw the thing I got nice this year, people. So I tell you, say everybody realize how important this Olympic year is, and it work does a put in an improvement does a happen right across the world. So it's not only Jamaica. Well, track universe, yeah man, me say I do some 200 meter this year. I do some 200 meters, so and I'm nothing to worry about this. So it depending on what the coach doing, because what if him now go run another 400? You no need to focus on that for him PB go down. From what I know though, track diamond, most times the athletes that with like who sprint, short sprint, basically they try to go off their 300 meter PB rather than a 400 PB. Him open and him get a PB 47. 2 seconds, that means him have to press gas in a training. Him have to get stronger. Him have to believe so him can just go out there. It's like how Roshawn run it. And sometimes it's hard for them get the PB in at that time of the season to down to as well we would have wanted track diamond of 45. That gonna be difficult because I remember say them man they step out bulky and heavy, loaded. Them come out now them race are loaded, Probably them go out them go in the weight room in the morning before them come and track meet, I saw sometimes preparation is done, So ease up no day. A training day is for them. So them still have to go to gym. Get me, I say? Yeah, man. Akima win Millie Rose games tomorrow, man. Me nah switch. Me do preview yesterday and that me say. Akeem I win. And incidentally, people, we're going there on live. So we're going to do a watch along. We're going to do a watch along with the Millie Rose game. So I don't know say yes or no for there. Yeah, I understand. So yeah, Oblique look good start. And it's just that once the momentum all out, because of expectation where people them have. You understand? So it's a good look. Sorry, Akeem not beating Coleman. Don't mean he won't beat him outdoor. Why? Coleman bad still, And Coleman do a 200 before him come here, so. Akeem did a 60 and run up on Noah Lyles. A matter of fact, him blaze well left Noah Lyles. I don't see Christian Coleman fast still in out of blocks, you know. It a got tough still, you know. Cause when they give them man them edge and this, you know, man, them nah, that's the way, you know. And see, you know what go on. Me here say Akeem I got the 200, Brian I got the 200, and Oblique I got the 200. And we always a talk about that something, you know. Because years now we know say once an athlete at the 400 of or two. So you have to work with speed. Seeing? And then once a man do 100, you know say 1-2. You get what I say? So the thing set. So the thing said. Man say the man a professional 60-meter runner. You know, easy, you know. Yo, but me I tell you the race that it built, the Roshawn Antonio race, it did basically live up to expectation. You understand? Yeah, man. It basically did live up to expectation. O'Neal said if Noah runs 6-3, game over for the 100-meter. Sound like something. Zarnell should be running a few indoor 60-meter races. Yeah, to work on him first part, a theme race, because of the last. Zarnell is strong, you know, because remember Zarnell used to do the 1-2, you know. And a long time Glenn Mills a coach Zarnell, you know. Hey, when you look on it still, you know, people. The type of training where Oblique I get, remember say him never spend a long Calabar, you know. I remember say Oblique did that come from home, you know. So, you know, probably them never spend no time with him in a training because them did more so interested in the girls program down at Homewood. So Oblique never really get no whole heap of 220. Not even Calabar and get no whole heap of 220. So me feel say time a progress each year, Oblique are going good. You understand? We don't have much 400-meter people, you know, Rob Smith. Yeah, man, we don't have no something there now. We don't have no much 400-meter runners. See, Terry Thomas I try to do a thing there, but Antonio and something there ahead of him. I mean, I think Roshawn I go run the something there. Yeah, man, we know say Sasha Zaya one good youth from World Junior to, you know, Jack Diamond. Yeah, man, and Bolestian. We know about them for real, man. Yeah, man, we know for sure. Sasha Zaya, he was talented from then. It's just that him have to pay him dues right now at the senior ranks. But we know about them, man. Which load of 400 men we have? Tell me some 400 men. We have Barnes, Watson, we not see nobody track diamond where dead right now up in I consistent there on 44. I'm McDonald alone. Big boy. Big boy alone that. Big boy the boy man. Big boy run a 47 indoor, you know. Yeah, man would have put Roshawn. But you see, the last time Roshawn got on a 4x4, people vex. And no here people are asking him there. But we have to see them people that come forward track diamond before we talk about them. Last time Roshan go on the 4x4 now people. You know. And now look there. Look at that. A healthy Gardner is walking away with the 400-meter goal. Boy, my problem, you know, all in the game. A Gardner a problem, man. Big boy, what go on? Big up yourself, you know, Rashid. Big up yourself, man. Yo, me get a notification from Adidas. Adidas, enough to sign me, you know. Adidas, enough to sign me, you know. Yo, we're there, you know. Big up yourself, man. I only man a consistently run 44, you know. So we just in a whole part, what you call it, 400 runner. You and Bob and Zandrian. And Zandrian consistent, we don't know. 6 Jamaicans under 47 in NCAA. Well, we have BLA, we have we next one name Powell. Fabian, what go on? You want the link, sir? Fabian, this just message me. All right, he say you want the link. People a long time, you know, see Fabian, you know. I send him a link, man. We switch up. Tell him, say we switch up a game tonight. All right, big boy. We know you're always ready, you know. Man, they say Fabian Tobago for easy, you know, man. Hold on, me I look for send Fabian a link. Fabian go star up a mile of relay, you know, people. Yo. All right, Fabian, see there? Yeah, man. Let me tell you now. You see, when I talk about big boy last year, what chance him for that year? Different matches are going to go on. All the men who made the team last year will run sub 45. All right. But me I tell the people, me just love all the track and field space shape up right now. Yeah, man, it shape a nice way like a Coca-Cola bottle. Yeah, man. What me know? Big coach.
No, sir, no, sir. Good night. No, not a big coach at all.
Hold on. Which Daniel Jordan? You mean Daniel Hans? Good run by Seville and Nkrumah. Question: will you try to get a license so you can go and cover the Paris Olympic? Would be a good look. Yeah, man. Credential, no hard forget, you know. Are there something that hard for are the money? Daniel Williams, Fabian. Right now, Adidas need to send the link, you know.
You know what's funny?
Come on, each brother. Adidas are itch.
We're both wearing Adidas, you know.
Nah, say nothing, you know. But Fabian, give your take on what took place today.
Hey, me just reach home, you know. Like me traveling France, Spanish Town, like literally just reach home. So I haven't seen a lot of races, but I've been getting updates from your Instagram page, from Coaches This Instagram page. I realized that Mr. Roshawn Clark. I don't know if there's a must start. Or, no, let me not start there. Let me start with Seville. Big run today in the 447 something. When I get a chance to look back through it, I just scan through it when I drive from France Spanish Town. 47. Not a bad way to start your season. I think it's the first time in a long time I start with a 400. So that is good. That means they're working on that speed endurance. So that is good for Seville. Bob, Antonio Watson. I think last year we were talking about a 400 and who would be a genuine threat. And Roshawn Clark was the name that we all were touring about the place because he has a very fast flat 400. What happened today is just that Roshan is very fast. Him go out and the 400 hurdles man will have the 400 world champion. It's that simple. It's that one of those matchups that you want to see happen. It's a spectator's dream to see a 400-meter hurdler, a quality 400-meter hurdler go up against a quality 400 flat 400 runner, and strength prevailed today. Russia and hold him off, and he was Watson was finishing like a train, but Roshawn had enough in the tank to hold him off. It was a very good race. Those persons who were at Camp Down Classics, I'm sure that they enjoyed that race to the max. I'm not aware of any other results. I don't know any other results, but maybe while talking we can get them.
Yeah, man. One of the next thing to, you know, you see, because Roshan went out hard and never wait, so the momentum basically take him through, you know. Even though Antonio closed like a freight train, he would have covered a lot more distance already. So it would have been difficult. So that's why in a situation like that, that is what also, what's his name? Akeem Bloomfield did and win the 400 and run the 44 at champs. He went out quick and fast. So in his post-race explanation, him said basically he was taking his opponents out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I saw 400 meter for run, like or Roshan run it.
That's what I believe also.
Run. People tend to believe say 400 is about only strength. Speed needed in a 400 because it's a sprinting event. You understand? That's what the thing said. It's a speed sprinting event. So if he said, no, so the Americans them run the thing. Them people have it's something, you know. It's formula for 400, you know. Bruno Lee, big up yourself. You understand? PP in the 400. 47, 44. And that was a big run. What do you think about Nkrumah run? Hey people, Fabian used to coach Nkrumah, you know. I'm
No,
telling
sir,
you.
not me. And crew used to kick me in my face. Used to give me some kick in my face.
Well on. Rob Smith, what kind of restraining order you talk about? Who have restraining order against me? Not in my life, you know. I know about anybody having a restraining order on me, you know. So unless you know something what me don't know. Yeah, Fabian. Talk about Nkrumah's run.
So I never see Nkrumah's
Oh, you
race.
never see it?
No, I never see him race. Like the only race that I saw was the Roshawn Clark Antonio Watson race.
Okay.
I am still trying. I search now if I get results.
He was second. And
In
him run
what I'm run
49. I think him run 49 something, which was his personal
49.
best too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that. That's not a bad time. Knowing the season that he had last year, in the latter part of the season, picking up that hamstring injury. So 49 is not a bad way to start. Seeing that he has been a pro for less than a year. So that's not a bad way to start.
And for me, when I watch a race, he basically ran it like a typical sprinter.
From the goat and hold on for dear life.
And in the last part, it never did finish. See him like Mattison do it too, and him never able to finish strong. Not Akeem. Oblique are the only sprinter I see. And Kerika Hill. Yo, Bridget. Kerika Hill crush the track, you know.
Hold on, Kerry Cahill run today?
She run a 400, brother.
She run off 4 bills. Me see where it look like.
Kerisha, she did end up it. I don't know if that as we did tell the people them, so I think a mistake still. But she was in the long jump thing. Seeing? But at the 400 she do.
Oh, nice.
And she run 56 something. I think a personal best.
The Kerry go cause some problem this year though.
Yeah. But me I tell the people them say me never surprised about how to execute the 400, you know. Because I have seen her in motion, in action, running that 4x4 for Idle. So it wasn't anything surprising for me. But several persons were surprised. But me see Kerika run it already, and Kerika is a beast, brethren. When it come on to 400, running a leg on a 4x4 team.
And Kerika could easily go 1-2,
Kerika have a level 1 in her leg, you know.
She's just a super talented runner. Just super, super talented. Like I like athletes who have range. And I love Liston also because Liston can go 1-2-4. And I see where Kerika doing that. I don't know but just expect Kerika to cause some trouble in the 100. Not just in the 100 hurdles, but in the flat 100. If Walcott decide to make you run both of them, which it can't hurt to let her run both at trials. Maybe I try to find the results for this year. So I can see the other races. So in the talk about nothing we're going to mile release. Coach, I want to go. Hey, coach, easy now. Hey,
Well,
you talk about mile release. We're not talk about Miley relays, my youth.
Off,
What go on?
you just come on the show, you know.
What go on? We're not talk about the 1040. What go on? Eh? What go on?
Oh, you mean me not talk about it? All right, you talk about it. Because you say me not talk about it, and me talk about it.
A long awaited 100-meter opener for DeAndre Daly happened today at GC Faster. At the
100-meter
Western.
opener, because I'm do a 400 last
Yeah,
week
do a
around 50
400, yes.
points,
So
you
it's
know.
his 100-meter opener.
Mm.
So, long awaited 100-meter opener after seeing Yuri and some other, persons throw down some blistering times. The real big man in class 1 decided to show them what he's up to and ran a 10.40 in his opening 100 meters. So he has always been the firm favorite. And based on that 10.4 that I saw today, sub 10 is definitely on the cards. I know he's really, really trying to get to run sub 10. So I think it's on the cards again this year at Champs, barring
But,
any unforeseen injury.
but me a year say, he might go run faster than the 999.
Well, he wants the record. I can tell you that much. He wants the record. And it's not the Champs record that he wants. He wants the national junior record.
Mm.
That's what he wants. So if he doesn't get it at Champs, he might get it at World Juniors. Can guarantee that unless there's some unforeseen injury or anything, if he stays healthy, that record is gone. Because he's in 10, his first 100 meters in. And for people who don't really understand, I mean, DeAndre normally doesn't run a lot of races.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't run a lot of races leading up to Champs, but this is his first 100 meters, and he's at 10.4. Next week is Western Champs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, time will be slow because Western Champs is on grass, etc. But
welcome. You look like you're listening to the show sometime, you know. Come out here, echo.
Yeah, I'm closing it. I just closed it. Sorry.
Okay.
So coach, if you talk about the other race them too.
Yeah, man. Talk about them, man.
No, say only DeAndre
Hey,
race.
Dexters, what's up? Good night. Sorry to cut you, Fabian. What's up?
Good night,
Yeah, man.
Long time in see,
A long time in the see. See me now they chat a laugh after every now and again. That's you now look.
Them always a laugh off of me, but you can't laugh off of me. The rest of them left me alone.
I always like get trouble when you mention Julian before. I always like get trouble.
I mean, when you give me no trouble, you say Julian Ford, go make no eat no words. Mark my words.
After we see man false start, Fabian.
Apartheid sport. So what?
First race.
That is not part of the sport, Fabian. I know what you're talking about.
It can't be part of sport when the people them say it's a false start.
It can happen to anybody. And I
all right,
know,
big boy. Good night. Big up yourself. See you flight back to Jamaica.
I'm in a trend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it is becoming a habit now, and it's concerning. It's very concerning to me. He struggled with false starting last year. It is something that I assume him and Coach Walcott would have worked on coming into this season. First race of the season, false start. So, I mean, he's gonna get there though. Remember, mark my words, Julian Ford will PB this year.
No, remember you said 9-8, you know.
9-8. The only way he doesn't get on that plane to Paris is if 3 persons run faster than 9-8.
And how many people do you have running faster than that? Right now.
Not necessarily faster, but in and around that 9-8, 9-7.
Okay.
I have 2.
How many? 2?
Yes.
I'm counting 3.
If Kishian
stays,
if Kishian stays fit, Kishian and Oblique But
So what about Akeem?
You also have a Ryan Ford. You also have Akeem Blake,
So more than three then.
who will be in and around the same, you know. So
Okay.
it will be a fight to the finish. But we have a few at least there in and around there who will be looking. We have Ron Watson just the same, so
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be hard. And Seville
So
has
you're
this
so
year.
you're saying individual or you're saying relay?
No, I'm saying individual. I'm saying I don't have three people beating Julian.
Shot Diamond
If they
said seven
beat
she have him, you know.
seven, she have Julian. If
Mm-hmm.
Julian Ford PBs like I predict that he will PB, all right. If he's not on the team to run a flat 100 meters, the three person have to run 10-7.
Ah, boy.
And you know, every now and we
Hey,
make one
Fabian,
crazy
I tell
prediction.
you.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking any athlete's efforts to get better. My issue is that sometimes for athletes that have stagnated for so long, it's harder for them to take the next step than it is for a new or fresher athlete to take that next step. And sometimes I just feel like Julian has stagnated for so long that seeing him even get out of 9.9s right now, I can't even say I'm seeing him get out of 9.9s. I'm probably seeing a low 9.9 potentially, but getting into 9.8s, I don't know.
He's gonna get there, and I have my reasons. I mean, all right, let me forget about the facts. I mean, always Julian, I'm a favorite sprinter now. But the reality is,
Julian Fred Fabian.
the
And you
reality
know,
is,
hold on the Fabian.
Yeah, that's
Julian
so.
Fred.
That's so.
And you know why he's Fred? Because he has
Injury.
consistently been injured.
whenever he
And once
runs fast,
and that happens when he runs fast. So knowing the psychology of injuries, I believe it will affect him in terms of to really
well,
push himself to overachieve beyond that 9.8, you say, brother.
yeah, man, 980
I
bars
believe
around.
though he has the propensity to do that, However, years are going to hold him back because of the fear of being injured again.
I mean, how things are right now, I'm not even trying to predict our finals, to be fair, because there are a lot of new faces that are, well, I don't want to say new, but fresh faces, let's say that are expected to do extremely well this season. So I'm holding off on, any thoughts that I have as it relates to, because who was it? Trap Diamond that said seventh. Like, I don't even know right now when it comes to the finals, really, because there's always some surprises. Let's just start there, right? So I don't even know right now, but it's not for me personally. Like in my brain, it's not looking so good for Julian. So let's see.
I say, I'm gonna remember this day, As long as Julian don't get injured, that 991 PB, my PB this year. And let me explain. People feel say I just
So
rum
what's his
talking.
PB right now? Is it like 995 or 994? What is it?
991.
991?
Yeah,
Okay. Why do I have him as 994 in my brain?
991.
Okay.
But let me explain my rationale. Now, Julian has struggled with injuries for the last how many seasons? How much we can count?
From
Last
World
season,
Junior
I've
days.
known him.
right?
I've known
And it
He
him.
has
and
always
and,
struggled with
and it
injuries.
named World Under 20 now. So say
Yes. So he has always struggled with injuries.
exactly.
Last season, well, let me not go to last season. The season before that, if you remember, he was running well. He started out doing some 60 meters. Um, him and Akeem Blake going toe to toe in some 60 meters early part of the season. We all saw the season at Akeem Blake in 2022. Then coming up now into 2023, at the latter part of 2022, the injury came back, forced him out. He went to trials, run in the first round, ran I think 10-2 or something like that, get kicked out. 2023, him and Walcott, they had a different approach to manage the injury. And so I believe that what they did worked to some extent. If you realize he went through last season pretty much injury free, and in the latter part of the season, he even ran sub 10. Now he ended last season without having that injury. Starting this season without having to manage or deal with that injury. So that sub 10 that he ran last year should be building on that into
Okay.
season. So that is my reason for saying after struggling with injury at the start of a season for so many years and still running 9-9, I want to see what he's capable of, seeing that he's entering this season fully fit. And I believe that he is going to PB this season.
That's fair. That's fair. As long as like you said, starting the season injury free is always a blessing for these athletes, especially the ones that are injury prone. So
But
let's see what
but
happens when he has a full season potentially. The beginning, that background training without having to worry about it. But when you talk about not three people beating him, it sounds kind of rough in my brain. But I'm still wishing him all the best nonetheless. Let's see if he can get a
But that's
PB as
wishful
you
thinking too.
and run
Okay?
that
um
9-8.
Fabian,
Yeah.
I think it was the 2022 season, he came out hot,
He
He
was
never
He
have,
hot
went for
that season and then
and
got
negotiation.
he never have no injury to worry about.
no, remember he got injured a few weeks before trials. Remember the
No,
same.
Fabian, yeah, talk 2023 season. I'm
No, man.
talking 2022.
2022 season, he was injured. 2023 season is last year, never injured last year. Remember, a false start at trials. It was 2022 season when him get injured a few weeks before trials and then get knocked out in the first
It
round.
wasn't
And
a few weeks before trial, Fabian. No, I don't know, a few weeks before trial. Look like me know about your athlete more than you.
how long before trials he even get
The
injured?
man get a injury after him run. Remember, say him run the fast 60-meter outdoor upon stadium track. And
Yes.
anybody see him after that?
No.
Exactly, because he was injured.
He was right. So him run
And we
start
couldn't
out hot,
talk about it
then get injured.
because we were told in private. So him did injured. And when he come close to champ, them did that try if him could have make it, but he never make it. Last year, I bet a season would have in comparison to 2022.
Yes. And at the end of the season, he ran sub 10.
No man, I'm not fool man. Me reasonable in Rob Smith. I still believe him gonna do well this season. Once him stay healthy. Me not change
Out
at
of his
all.
head, as you said, and get out of his head also.
Yeah, that me
Yeah,
say. Me
he
not
needs to
change the
get out of
argument.
his head. And at least make me stop get beaten. Come run a PV, make me stop get beaten. So them can crown me.
Oh my gosh,
So see,
Mr. Fabian, I'm gonna buy you a drink. I swear to you. If this goes exactly as you say, I'm buying you a drink, sir.
but see, me still do a video. Me see a notification come up about the Kerika Island there. What you think about them race today? Cause
I was impressed. Let's start with Oblique Seville. I was so
mm-hmm,
impressed by the mental fortitude to get into that final 100 and keep
mm-hmm,
driving. And most importantly, and I said this in my video, and most notably, when he got to that final 20/10, when when you just stop, you say you win the race and it's a 400 meter and no matter no more,
him
brother
still
still a
push through the
push
line.
and brother,
Mm,
a dip. That to me was
mm-hmm.
impressive.
Speaks volume.
It speaks volumes because for me, when I think about the previous Oblique Seville, where I look around in a race, I shut down and I be gimmicks are going, it tells me this season me not in the gimmicks, me not in the jokes. I'm getting, into my execution. I'm executing my full race. I'm in pain. I'm dying, but I'm executing my full race. I'm getting what I need to get out of it. So hopefully, when we get down to those shorter sprints, we see the same thing, right? Where he's executing his full 100, regardless of how far he's ahead or whatever is going on. Because again, that's what keeps crippling him when he gets to the biggest stage, especially in the finals. So I was completely impressed. I was blown away. I was like,
But
what? What is going on with Oblique?
But that is also
I loved
dependent
it.
on which race he's in, if he's going through the rounds and whatever. If he's gonna run through and not look side to side, but still reserve,
No,
that
no, no,
is
no,
also
no.
something to
I
look
don't
at.
mean like if you're in a heat and you're doing enough to make it. That's a
Okay,
different
okay.
thing.
No, I'm just qualifying it so persons know that that's what you're saying.
Oh, no, no, no. That's
Yeah.
not what I mean. No, 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 no. So again, I'm impressed. I was completely impressed by Oblique, as I said. Who else? Karika. No, in my mind, I'm wondering if because I don't know. I feel like it's a disservice to have Karika Hill over there in the 100-meter hurdles. Because a lot of times when you do the hurdles, you get stuck in the hurdles alone. You know what I mean? But she's so talented that she can do multiple events, right? So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I heard Fabian say when he came on saying something about her running the 100 and the 100-meter hurdles at trials, and it won't be a bother, But I was thinking, typically when athletes do that, don't they want to run their best event first? So I was in my
The
mind, I
pet
was kind of
event, yeah.
wondering if the 100 meters would throw off the 100 meter hurdles kind of thing. But separate and apart from that, I'm wondering if they have any plans of her potentially doing the 1-2. Could that be a thing? I don't know. I don't know,
I
but
think
I
I
liked
think
what I
fi-
saw from Kerika Hill, and I think I even mentioned in my video that race, the pen release, where people thought she was Brenna Liston because she was running so well, right? She was
mhm.
running so good in that 4x4 that people thought she was Brenna Liston. So she done been, a athlete that can do the 4, just never did it for whatever reason because she's running everything else. You know what I mean? But I loved her execution. Easy, those legs, those strides. My God, I'm like, when if you see Kerriga in a more than just the 100 and the 100 hurdles,
But,
I don't know. I just
all
feel
right.
like
You see, for me, when it come on to it, you see when an athlete is introduced to the hurdles, it's very difficult to change their mind from it. Especially when they would have gotten success at the hurdle. It's like hurdling alone them want to do. Marcia, she's talented, yes, and I do believe that her range is very long. But she's also a hurdle beast as well. So what we do? Move her out of the hurdle. Normally, you can couple 200 with the hurdles because them similar to an extent. But would you want to move her from the hurdle that she would have quote unquote gotten success in? To go to
no,
one,
I don't
two,
want to move her from.
knowing
I want her
the
to
amount of
maximize her
persons.
potential.
Hmm?
I don't want to move her from it, but I want her to maximize her potential. Like, all right, let's give it an example. It's like Omar McLeod. You remember in 2017 where there had to be a big thing for him to run in that relay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, for me, for an athlete like Kerika Hill, they can medal in so many events, right? Where I feel like, over the breadth of her career, if she gets stuck in the hurdles alone, then it's going to be that one single medal. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, yeah, the hurdles, but we want some more based on her talent. She's just phenomenal.
Yeah, man. And like I was telling the people earlier, I actually w-
Is it me?
was not
Am I breaking?
surprised. Yeah. I was not really surprised with what she did in that 400 meters because I would have seen her do multiple 4x4 legs at champs. And then, she got a pen relays, got burn up a track as well. The way she was smooth and I don't know that she weird talented for real, man. Me don't know if it's for true. She overly talented. And probably to say her range is long is probably an understatement. Because I see them entire for long jump. But that
Oh,
was a
really?
joke still.
Oh, well,
Might have
I
been
wouldn't
an
say long.
error.
I wouldn't say any jump. I wouldn't say any jump because jumps are such a thing where they can destroy you. So, no, I wouldn't say jumps.
But they entered her for it. But me did not say it's a joke still. But look like a mistake
My
let me make
God,
in the long
I
run.
would be running scared. Oh, Yeah, so the other athletes, right? So who else was there? Oh, Roshawn Clark and
and
Tony Watson, the big
and
race.
one Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, before no
Oh,
jump off a Kerika Hill, me just have this
Mm-hmm.
to add.
yeah.
If Mr. Walcott listen to this, leave her in the 110 in the 100-meter hurdle, sorry, because that record is on borrowed time.
It is.
I want her to break that record, and I think she will. She probably break it in her first race or the first two races, because that record is on borrowed time. It barely survived last season. So I need her to break that record first. And to be honest, I want her to stay in the hurdles for now because we don't necessarily need her in the flat 100 yet. So stay in the hurdles, cause some damage in the hurdles. Um, but we could have said we don't need her in our 100 hurdles either. But I mean, we have more depth in the flat 100 right now. So master the hurdles, medal in the hurdles, and then later on you can take it on. Isn't she like what, 18 now? 18, 19 this year? So she's
About
still
90.
18.
Mm.
she's
I
still
mean,
she's still
yeah.
pretty young. So she has time, but it's good when she has that range 1, 2, 4, 100 hurdles. Like I wouldn't want to coach her. Could be a coach's dream, but it's also a headache to figure out which event to let her focus on. But I don't think her coach will move her from the hurdles. I know personally he loves the hurdles. So
Mm.
I know Kerika will be still doing the hurdles.
Now that you mention it, Fabian, I did a video some time ago about Kerika Hill, and I spoke about the importance of having speed while doing the hurdles if you want to break through barriers. And I remember talking about Toby Amasan and saying that over the flat 100 meters, she's at like a 11-1 sprinter. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
the woman that will take that, I believe, at the time, 100-meter hurdles record below, what's it right now? 12,
Yeah,
something like that. It's
12
12,
1
12,
2.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the one is going to take it below 12 seconds and just take it into some uncharted, territory, like how you see Sydney McLaughlin, Leveroni taking the 400-meter hurdles into uncharted territory, running 400-meter times there. I said the person that's going to do that also needs that 100-meter speed as well. And I was like, look here, Kerika Hill looks like that athlete that once, she gets developed, she will do crazy things in that hurdle. So I agree with you. Get everything she can out of the hurdles because I believe she can break crazy barriers. Barring injuries and stuff like that. Yeah, I believe she has a lot to give in the sport, but also at the same time, I'm like, collect a lot of medals too. But yeah, oh yeah, Gail Devers. Somebody was saying that Gail
Yeah, Gail
Devers
Levers did the
ran
hurdles
both
and the.
events.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, what is the scheduling now? The hurdles is like last, like well run back when it comes to a championship.
Yeah, I think the 100 is done before, so she probably would have
Yeah, the
time.
100 is like first, one of the first
Mm-hmm.
events, and then the hurdles. Okay, so she should have time then. So it will be a good look for her in a few years. Would be a good look for sure.
Mm-hmm. Brain Drain is asking the question because I'm Calabar connection. Brain Drain, it means that if Oblique continues on this trajectory, he's going to PB in the in his pet event, the 100 meters. But for that to happen, I do believe that he has to do some consistently do some 200
Some
meters.
200s, right? I was just gonna say that it also maybe means that he'll be running some 200s this year.
Competitive tools are training tools
Competitively, man.
because
That's
we
for
need
me.
them
Competitively.
tools.
Yeah,
We need them tools.
competitively. Have to be competitive because most time, even in training, they, I don't normally them not do
For them, the
200 per se.
150.
Them the 150, 180. Them the some do 220, 250, and normally sprinters they stop at 300. But if a sprinter want to be mad and mean, them go up to 350. But them have to run it hard and push them body so them reach them threshold. So them can speed endurance can always be there. So let me tell you, some of the people were specialized in 100, sometimes I fear the over distance work, They don't want to take it on. And when me say Oblique finish that last 80 meters like that, me know say yo, something with him.
Mm-hmm.
It is setting up for a Kodak moment in his pet event, basically. Because normally you see Nkrumah run his 400. That's typically how a sprinter who really afraid of the work would have run the 400. Anything over for them event, basically, them don't want do it or them don't want to give the full 100 because
No,
them
sir,
afraid of
I
loss
think
and
Nkumi
them.
tried. I definitely think Nkumi tried, man. I think the one that it is probably Mattison. Mattison is probably the best example.
No, man. And that's why I said typically, Nkrumah never finish strong as Oblique finish
Yeah.
strong.
And Krumah
And that's
finished like a 100-meter runner.
a 100-meter runner in a
True.
400.
Yeah.
Typically,
True.
that's
While
how them would have finished.
because a 100-meter runner in a 400, them just go hard and hold on for their life.
Exactly. So them now go on power home to the line because them feel like them are go over work or
Yeah,
push them body
true.
too much. But when me say Oblique do that, you know say him mean business. Him in a different
Business.
realm. Obviously him speed endurance there, him strength there, everything there. Him
I don't
speed
know
is
whose
still
mic it is
there.
because I mute mine.
Check. Me na echo.
No, there's a buzzing
Fabian,
sound.
buzzing sound.
Me have one echo.
That sound there.
Who have the echo? Me have it or not?
Check. Me no hear no echo.
All right, Fresh God, just try to figure out which one are we have the echo. I'll make we know so we can jump off and jump on back.
Mr. Juras, how can it be the young lady and my mic is muted, sir? When the red light is off, it's muted.
Well, it depends on what we did a listen for because initially we did a hear one echo sound. So I don't know where we did a listen for. You still hear the echo fresh? Can I say my hear echo? Echo started when TXT came out. Anyway, that at least I'm much right now. Now here we are on everything. Yeah, so I liked Oblique finish, and that spells DAN on a bright enough to finish it. And everybody this year have to take their game to a next level because everybody push out, whether them the indoor or wherever, PB. This a time of fast. World lead, PB, world lead. It just put we as commentators at a very good place to talk about these wonderful moments that are happening in track and field. Trust me. I love it. I'm excited till my fall. Today I sit down a whole day up here track and field. Nothing else. One at a time I get confused to the amount of information that come in. Yeah, man, the thing set away. I'm like it. So you know, say everybody I go put it. For me, I want to see everybody in full effect. No injury, no this and that. And we have a level playing field. You at your best, I am at my best. And then we know said nobody. It's like when Daniel won the 2015 World Champ. Oh, because this person, she came back last year and she even get a better field and she destroyed the field by winning. So at that moment, I say everybody in full effect, full chattel. So the thing can nice and people now go say this and that. Eddie Rice say, yeah, it means dangerous. Clarendon breeze blow. Listen, no, yeah, Drew Fortis. No injury, no excuse. And that is it. Absolutely correct. Yeah, man. Mattison look like him still at a struggle, but that is out of his reach, out of his realm. Um, as we did say earlier, most sprinters don't like to do a quarter mile, which is also a sprinting event, but it's just longer. But most of the shorter sprinters don't like it. So is it an indication to say Mattison now gonna come to fruition this season? Me now gonna use a one-half one to engage it, but it never looked good. Shot Diamond said that World Junior 4x1 record can be blown away by USA. Arnold Jackson, Brea, Pedersen, Reed and Hill. US look at them have a stronger side palm paper, they say yes. Stronger side palm paper. Bertha, you had say more utopia, but it not happen. Now that's true because injuries like a part of the sport, so just hope Saint and knock off the door.
Let's just hope for. And I've been preaching that this season that I want to an injury-free season. I don't want nobody use no injury as no excuse. I want everybody to be ready.
I hope so also. Yeah. I really want the playing field to be level. I don't like to hear the excuses sometimes, like, oh, only if, XYZ didn't happen. Like, everybody show up fit and let's see. And let's see that the best man slash woman win, you know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. Um but onto what is his name? Antonio Watson and what's it and
Well, on the Rob
Roshawn
Smith.
Clark.
Uh-huh.
That
I don't
was a
want to cut
great
your tea.
race.
I don't want to cut your tea, but Rob Smith have a lot of time for Mattison. But when I talk about Julian Fort, it's a problem. Ex Rob Smith, what happened? You're a 40th person or something. Like explain this. I don't understand that reason at all. You're not with Julian Ford, but no, you have a lot of time for Javon Mattis. Explain that for me, the boss. Me not understand that.
Me nah get involved in it. T, you can go and talk about Roshan and what's
Sure. I don't know why this chat is bothering me. What was I saying? Yeah, that race, I loved it. And it's so funny because coming on, I actually heard you talk about Rashawn's interview, and I didn't even know what he said in his interview. And I was like, look here, he knew clearly that he had to take it out fast, right? But different apart from him taking it out fast, which I believe that our athletes need to start running the 400 meters like a sprint. I was wondering, to myself, if Anthony didn't allow him to get away because he took it out too slow. He's usually slow, but that looked too slow to me. You know what I mean? It looked way too slow. So it left too much, coming home. But apart from that, you know what? For me, it was just a training run and it was just an epic run. You know what I mean? I loved the fight towards the end. You saw Rashawn, he was dying. He was literally starting to do this. You know what I
swim.
mean? But he still kept going. He kept going, and Antonio was coming, but the line came, first. It was just a great race. But I do think tactically, Antonio Watson, I think he lost it. Let's put it that way. I think he lost it because he made a mistake tactically in thinking that, he had enough time to catch Antonio, which means that
The
because
coach Clark.
Antonio needs to keep in mind that a lot of the guys that run the 400 meters also run the two, and they're very fast in the two, and they're going to take out that first two very quickly. So he shouldn't be harboring any thoughts in his mind that if he allows them to get away too far, he can always hunt them down easily, right? So I hope he keeps that in mind as well. We saw, what is his name, from Bahamas. He's back. He has really run, close to
Gardner.
his indoor 300 meter world best, right? Second fastest time ever. So he's coming. You know what I mean? Michael Norman is expected to be back this season running well,
Me not worry
right?
about
So
him.
no, I'm not worried about him, but I'm saying he has to be cognizant of the people that will take the race out fast. You know what I mean? And not
Okay.
get left. So that is a thing. So I mean, I take nothing from this race. Really means nothing to me at the end of the day. But I'm saying as the season progresses and he's running these
Mm-hmm.
fours, right? He needs to be cognizant of that. The top guys will take that first two out very quickly. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing, of note. But I did enjoy the race. It was exhilarating. Um, and I like the fact that Roshawn Clark, held up. I did say in my preview video, I believe I was saying that 45, sorry, two that he has as a personal best is not his personal best in the four. I believe he's a sub 45 man, right? So he can definitely challenge Antonio. And that's what we saw here. We saw a good fight between two athletes that, technically execute their race different, two different executions, but it was a good fight, nonetheless. And it was a close nail biting race. I liked it. Every moment of it. It was exciting.
And they are neighbors, so that make it even more exhilarating.
Oh, the training camp.
Yeah, the training camp. So I mean,
Okay.
as I was saying to Fabian earlier too, that how Roshan executed the race, for me, that is basically how I love to see a quarter miler executing a sumptuous dishing out of the 400 meters.
Hmm.
Because I believe it is a speed-based event and you can't labor upon backstretch or labor at the start and expect to finish strong because people are gone already. It's gonna be very difficult to catch them. And I mean, one Bob has gotten a world record, not a world record, a world championship title running that way. But I think he was a little bit closer than than he was with Roshan. And if he
Yep.
meet upon somebody like Roshan, the play them give there.
But coach, he has always run that way. It
Mm-hmm.
was just last season that we saw a change where he started going out harder. Um,
No, but you have to. The 400 is a sprint. You have to. You can't
you
leave it for the
have to you have
can't
to
leave it for the
have
end.
to go out hard. And I remember last season talking about Roshan Clark, talking about his age, and we were talking about how brave he is. Roshan is brave enough to go out and say, Antonio, you're going to have to catch me at the line, but I'm going out.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe
I
I
think that
also
yeah.
share the same sentiments that is how the 400 meters should be run. Attack the first 100, get out, get in front. If they catch you at the line, so be it. And in this case, right now, the 400-meter hurdler had enough to hold off the world champion. And I'm
From a
sure,
coaching perspective, sorry to cut you, Fabian. From a coaching perspective, what's the best way to run a four? In ones?
it depends on the athlete. So for my all right, so for my under 12 athletes, I start out teaching them running in 150s. So they have to attack the first 150 for me. So they attack the first 150, and the momentum will take them down the back stretch, and then they attack the last 100. As they get fit and understand the event more, they attack the first 200, depending on their age group, their how much they can handle, and the lactic going home and all of that. But again, you give them enough 300. So and my 300 meter and a training a sprint, them a sprint the whole life.
So how would you
So
say how
Um
Sydney runs it? Remember, Sydney tried to run the 400 like how she runs the hurdles in terms of the amount of steps she takes. I think that's it, right? The amount of steps she takes, something another of the
in
sort like
between
that.
hurdles. In
all right,
between
so
The
hurdles.
steps between the hurdles. Yeah,
yeah,
but
Yes.
so
remember, she changes her lead leg. She can change the lead leg at will, right? So she tried to
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing for the four, but it didn't really work last year. So I'm wondering if there's like the perfect way to streamline your effort through the whole 400 meters, like how you see them do it in the hurdles.
All right, for me, 400 meters is about planning,
mhm,
execution. Um, the way that I probably tell an athlete to run it in the heat are the different. You have to probably give different instruction at the semi based on
right.
who the person is going to go up against. Right. For it just different. what you want to also tell them, though, you have to know how to distribute, and that is where training comes about. You know how you feel. You want to get the first 60 at this amount of time. Through training, you're gonna know how you feel running that time. So you're gonna know when you go out how you're gonna feel. Travel upon back stretch. You want to get in at the first 200 at this time, and then the second 200 you want to get at this time. And in training, you basically are gonna know how the body again will feel running at 23 as opposed to running at 25. So you don't want to max out the first 200 and then going back to the last 200, you're going to struggle to come home. So it's all about distribution. It's all about how you plan it. If you're going up against a field where you can discourage your runners by going out fast and just step down the back stretch, you're gonna make momentum take you around the curve, and then at the 120 or 100, you just finish strong. There are different things that you can really tell. It also depending on the athlete you're coaching to. So you're gonna know how strong they are, you're gonna know them endurance, you're gonna know them speed and all of them things there. So I don't think it's a one size fit all right across the board.
Hey, coach.
But still, you have to be
Here,
good at a little bit of, I guess, everything, I suppose, because especially when you look at the case of Antonio Watson, yes, he's a
Mhm.
strong finisher, but same thing again applies where you don't want your start to be too slow where you're
So the
completely
opponent
left.
leave you. Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, so 400 program of everything. A 400 runner can run basically any event. Them can run 1, 2, and if them want to run 4. But hearing coach talk just a while ago remind me of an incident some years ago. Where I had two athletes. One of them right now is actually a world I think under 18 champion. Um, I had two good quarter milers at the under 12 level, and they were supposed to run the first 200 attack the first 200. They're running the 400-meter finals, and one of them came to me before the race, and he said to me, "Coach, I'm going to attack 250." And I looked at him, and I said to him, "Why?" And he said, "They're faster than me. I'm going to attack 250 and tell them to catch me." And I said to him, "Go for it. That's your only way to win." And that's exactly what he blew the field away. Some persons tried to go with him and run out of steam, but that's exactly what he did. Him run 250 and go home. And right now he's in high school running the 400-meter hurdles. Last year he won the gold medal for Jamaica, and he's still doing well to this day, running 400 hurdles. So depending on who is in your race, and so the instructions might differ. Also depending on the strength of the athlete. Now Trevor had a lot of strength. He has always been strong. So him going the 250, he will have the strength to hold on. While another athlete who is faster, you might want them to you don't want to come down to a sprint with somebody that's faster than you. Because them go beat you. So it depends on the athlete, but 400 runners run 1, 2, 4 in training. Well, 1, 2, 4, 3, depending on your program.
I think years ago, I read something by Lance Brahman, Shawnee Miller's coach. I
Mhm.
think him basically split up the 400 meter in a is four P's are, I can't remember what the P's are
Yeah,
for.
that's why I asked, because I know I hear American coaches talking about splitting up the 400 meter in like four
Yeah, man,
pieces. You know what
you
I
have
mean?
to
So that's why I was
distribute
asking
it
if that is something we apply also, because I know you hear them trying to get like a even distribution between whatever they're doing.
right.
You know?
So it's distribution, but you can't really go in all races trying. Even though you have to run your race, still, but as me say, it's a strategic race. Even though you have the plan to do the distribution, it is it is also depending on who you're going up against.
Right.
Because oh, you are gonna try distribute in the first 100 meters. when that person is going to go away, leave you. You might as well you can run your race still, and still end up winning. But it me not think it marking stones.
No, but if
So
your race, let's say your race gets you to 43.50, right?
mhm.
And whatever you divvy it up in even 100s will get you there, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing because you know that that race is getting you to 43.50, once it's required. So if it's a race like a finals or whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how hard somebody else goes out to because that even 100 is getting you right to that 43.50. If what I'm saying makes any sense. No, I know clearly this is sports, so it probably doesn't work that way. But I'm just saying it wouldn't matter at the end of the day. And I think that's how some Americans run the floor, where they have it divvied up into some kind of distribution. I don't know what it is, but it's divvied up a certain way, and you don't see them leave that. And the reason I brought up Sydney is because she does the same thing. She has this distribution that her and her coach work out, and she doesn't go off, any plan with that. It doesn't matter what race she's in. She works with that, even distribution, and then it will get her to wherever she needs to be. You know what I mean? Now, clearly, when you get into the home straight, if you're in like a heat, then you're not going to, go all the way out. You know what I mean? But for like the first two at least, you're running in the same distribution, or first three. You know what I mean? Mighty God. Me gone, cause me can't talk.
I don't really you have some people who are rigid in terms of how they set the plan. So una hear me echo now? People you hearing me echoing? Chat Diamond say only when I speak them hear the echo. Yeah, hear the echo T? Yeah, hear the echo Fabian?
It's not an echo from me. It's a little frying sound I hear.
All right, me think me know where the echo there. All right, me think me figure it out now. T, unmute your microphone. All right, coach, talk now.
Check, check. Still I hear it.
You hear the echo?
Me hear myself attack. That
All
means say
right, yes. So T,
y'all
mute your microphone now. You hear the echo now?
check, check. No, me no hear it.
So the echo is coming from T's microphone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned off the live. The live isn't going, so I don't know.
I don't. We
I
only
don't
hear it
know.
when your microphone is on and one of us
Look
talk.
here, my microphone too high tech. It'll pick up everything. All things gonna exist.
Expensive mic, man. And that mic, high tech mic, pick up everything. And we're not supposed to pick up.
Oh my gosh, I'm weak.
But I think do you know the Americans them have the formula for the 400. I give them that, because I tell you, oh, well, I've spoken to several of the athletes that would leave the school that I coached. Um, and I talked to them and asked them about the program. Even Sean Bailey. Sean Bailey said when he had the 400 program in Jamaica, it more difficult than when him go overseas now. Even though they have restriction to what they basically do in terms of the amount of distance they have to cover in the week time. I think that I don't know how them think they come in, I think, but for them, we go through the whole background and the 600 and all of them something the 500. Americans, as far as I hear, 450, 400, 350. Some not even the 450. So and that preparation has worked for them over the years. And even some of our coaches, we probably know that, but we don't do that. Prepare them, or the Americans prepare them. Of course. Remember I said one time,
Oh, now that you're sorry to cut your coach. Now that you said there's a delay. Now I know what the problem is. It's not the. It has nothing to do with the audio. It's the internet. The internet is the connection is slow. So from time to time, depending on when it goes down, then will have this drag, which will cause the echo. So I think that's probably what's happening. Nothing I can do about that. Them treat country people bad when it comes to um certain services. So yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, man. What me did I say now? Everything true off,
Your coach and your figures.
What me did I say? Oh yes, remember now. So in the in recent past, our Jamaican coaches preparation for the 400, I think we relied too much on endurance rather than speed. And we used to still have the same go out fast in the first 60 meters. And then we travel upon the back stretch. And then we'll go probably at the next 150 or when 150 to go or 120, some people put it. Some go to 110. You start to finish strong. And when you do that, the field gone left you. If you better than the field, you're able to do that, and cover back the field. But the Americans, them go out. Like how Roshawn run it. I saw me see Americans run 400. Them no wait. Is a catch me if you can think. So,
I agree, and most of the top quarter milers all train in the US, which means
mm-hmm,
that they're using that coaching formula. And so that's why I'm saying at the end of the day, our Jamaicans have to run, the 400 like a sprint. Oh, and another athlete I want to point out that I love that got used to last season. Wasn't expecting her breakout to be that crazy, but when she turned up at trials, she just demolished everybody. You know what I mean? Nikisha. And I've been watching Nikisha. Nikisha is one of those athletes that whatever they're teaching or coaching is happening over there, she's soaking up everything because she runs the 400 meters exactly how I want to see Jamaicans run the four. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
She does it exactly the same way. You see they take it out, she runs it like a sprint. I like that. Definitely like that. You know what I mean? And I think we need to have more 400-meter athletes like that. I think that's the only way you're gonna have success in the quarter mile. You can't do it any other way, I don't think.
And I think we have also recently latched on to the improve the 200 and you can improve your 400. I think in
Mm-hmm.
recent times we have latched onto that because normally you not try if you run 200, 200, 200. If you look on Van Niekerk, him have sub 44, sub 20, and sub 10. So him basically would have passed or tick all of the boxes them to run fast in a 400 meter.
Coach,
But
remember my theory?
What?
uh-huh.
Check what
Remember
Chat
my
Diamond is
theory?
saying right here. Chat Diamond, she's saying, well, that coaching method doesn't work. Normally work in the so she's making reference to last year. But honestly, when I think about last year, Chat Diamond, I think it's just that the field wasn't that strong, right? Because most of the guys that were sub 43 weren't even in the race, and for the one that made it, he's not even back to his best yet. You know what I mean? So I think probably that is why persons that finished the race strong were able to come back. But let's say throw in a fit Stephen Gardner, throw in a fit Michael Norman. Who else is sub 43 right now? Throw in a fit Wade Van Niekerk. Are those athletes going to be able to come from behind the same way they did? All right, let me use another. Let's forget Watson. What was the American guy that medaled name? The one that looked like he was almost falling. The one that
Him
used to
run
do
a
the
in
hurdles, the four
him run a
hurdles, and then he came to the flat four. Will he be able to do the same thing and medal? That kind of thing when you think about it. And I'm honestly thinking no, right? I don't think they'll be able to do that when you throw in guys that are that much faster when you talk about speed. You know what I mean? And leave you. I don't think you'll have enough time to come back at them.
But you need
Mhm.
speed for the 400. Remember, coach, we talked about this last year when I said I convert my sprinters if I don't believe that they can medal in a 100. I convert them to 400, and I mean it's happening right before our eyes right now with Bramwell. Like he was a 100-meter sprinter, and now he's converted to a
But
quarter
but
mile,
but,
and
but
he's running
what he had,
blistering times.
but Fabian, what Bramel had going for him.
Speed.
Exactly. So I
So
don't like him a
400.
bit
All
slow.
right. So right now, currently, I think Bramwell's PB is what 10.7 or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
think his PB is about 10.7. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's in and around there. He's a second year class too. A 10.7 would not guarantee him a goal in the 100 meters. But
No, but Fabian, you have to look on it too, you know. Did they give him enough time to improve in a the sprint, the short sprint?
I am not 100%
And
sure because
exactly. So
I know he
sometimes
medaled in the 100.
what they do, Fabian, or what coaches do, at for the preparation at champs. It's a points game,
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what they do, they sometimes, all right, would I be able to score in the 100 meters as I would score in the 400 meters? And you prepare the athlete, and you might achieve your background training and your preparation. You sit down, man, the youth look like him can go quarter. And then you start to calculate and say, all right, can I sacrifice the 100 meters or put somebody else in the 100 meter who is likely
Mm-hmm.
to make the final, but may I get bigger points in the 400? So champs is really about a points
Get,
game.
getting points. No, I do that too when I go to primary champs. Like points me I look. So me I look for points. Me I look for the bigger points up there. And as me say, me normally convert my sprinter them to a 400 because if I can convert them to run a good quarter mile, I have a greater chance of them winning the 400 rather than the 100. But Bramwell is very, 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 very good going 400. Honestly, it. I haven't seen someone run 400-meter that well or that fast since Chris Taylor. And while Chris Taylor was running the 2.4, remember Chris Taylor equal Johan Blake national junior record in the 100. So
Mm-hmm.
that shows that the 400 you need a lot of speed. Chris Taylor runs superb backstretch for the Calabar 4x1 team. A superb anchor leg also for the Calabar team. So he has a lot of speed. So the 400 meters requires um, I think it requires a lot of speed, just the same. Antonio Watson is not about the 100. Let me not say 100, but he has speed. But learning the 100 would be rough for him. But he has speed. So 400-meter runners, they
I
need
don't
a lot
think
of
you'd have
speed.
a rough on him. It easy if you have 400 athletes to transition,
I feel like Watson couldn't drop if he focus and running the 100. I feel like he couldn't drop on something this time. Not tell you no lie, I'm look that
Of
good.
course. Of course. It's easier if you have 400 athlete drop down or step down than the 100 step up, Because you're used to the quote unquote easier work, and if you go do hard work, only a few people basically just make it be like a clockwork. Not everybody really manage it properly. So it's easier for you step down than to step up. So well, likewise, I think we can be competitive from 100 to
100
540. I want to chat Diamond in the night.
Oh my God.
No, sir. If I want him, me have to do it when he come to me have to defend Faith. Let
May
me
I
tell you.
defend Chuck Diamond, because Chuck Diamond
You see
say
Faith Kipiegon? That woman is a beast. Beast. And I can't wait to see because it was interesting when she was running against Sifan Hassan before she went up to the longer distances. And Sifan has this, particular style of running. And she always thought that regardless of whatever, she could use that style and beat, Faith. But Faith seems to have unlocked some kind of unbeaten, type of, tactical thing in the 15 where it doesn't matter what, she will beat you. And even the 5,000 meters with what's her name? Is it Said I good of Sagado Ethiopian. I think I'm saying the name wrong.
Sega, yeah,
One of
man.
them,
Yeah, so it
right?
pronounced.
She when she broke the 5,000-meter record at the Diamond League finals, I laugh in my mind and I say, I would love to see Faith in that same race. You know what I mean? And see who would actually have the record at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm actually dying for this season to see whatever happens. But yeah, so anything is good and all, but Faith is a monster. Is a
Uh,
monster.
all right, Fabian, to somebody named Tamika, basically said, allude to, I didn't get the story correctly or to the T, but me basically did I say same thing. Oh, them mats out the thing. Bramel coach couldn't make the class 2 team in the sprints last year because of the talent that was there. So in order for them to waste a spot or waste a person, then put him in a different event, convert him. And one thing go there, you know that I got hard thing come back. The same thing that happened to Martin Manley, you know.
Him stuck right now.
Martin Manley was converted to the 400, and that was about maximizing what your team have. So champs is how you calculate the thing, or you put your pieces together. So I saw
What
the
about the
things.
ones that are converted there because of injury and stay there?
That is also a good thing too. With you may mention that we can directly go to Akeem Bloomfield because he's explosive, but his muscle them never strong enough. So him always I get injured. So you put them up there and them not come back because again, once you're trying in an event and you get success in there, it's hard for you to switch back, which is what is happening to Kerika Hill. Most to once you leave primary school, go to the high school, you're tested in most events. So you're sent to the hurdle, and depending on your development or your kinetic intelligence is advanced, so you can catch on to the whole thing quickly. And once you catch on, Kerika will catch on, she not go back. Other people catch on to the long jump, them not go back. Other catch on to the high jump, them not go back. Some people used to do quarter mile, 400 at primary school. Come high school because there's no room for 400.
Every
Them set them
sprint.
go to different event, and them latch on to that event, and them no want go to the 400. So I will political dynamics in the whole champs thing.
So that's why for coaches in the primary schools, prep schools, try to expose the athletes to all the events. Don't specialize. It's kind of like with football. At that level, I teach them skills. I don't teach them. I don't train a forward. I don't train a midfielder. I don't train a defender. I teach them skills that they can play any position. I think it's the same
Which
thing that
level?
we do. I think it's the
Which
same
level
thing
did
that
you say?
um, I'm saying I train them to play every position. So different
Yeah.
skills are required for the position. So I teach them skills that they can apply to any position. So when they get to high school, you don't go into a high school under 14 team saying, hey, I am a left back or I am a center back. They go in as a football player and then the coach will decide which position they want them to play. I think it's the same that we must apply to track and field at the primary level. I mean, you will have your out and out sprinters, you will have one or two of them. You will have your 800 runners, whichever the case. But we
But
need to
but
expose the
Fabian, not
athletes
every
to
coach,
everything.
yeah, but not every coach is able to put an athlete in the technical events like a hurdle, um like a long jump, like a
Yeah,
high jump,
you are right because I still
because
struggle with
you
hurdles to
need
this day.
equipment for those technical events,
Yeah,
and some
I
people don't have
agree.
the finances to do that.
I mean, we are a long way from where we want to be as it relates to that. But I think the goal should be where we have a lot of equipment here where we can expose the athletes from a tender age to different events so that when they go to high school, they don't have it stuck in their head that, hey, I'm a 100-meter athlete. So when the coach says, hey, you're doing the 400, mentally that child feels defeated.
Can say the same thing about Sharika. What else can say about Sharika? Sharika have a long range, yeah. Elaine was the fastest sprinter as a junior until Casey Graham gambled, never reconverted her head. She's a short sprinter. And you know that
No,
Melaine is going to try out for the
no
hurdles.
million shade. No million shade will be accepted.
No, it's not a shade. She's gonna go for the hurdles at trials. She
You
preparing
be
for that.
attack. I tried that, but I said what she said she never
Oh,
reconverted. A week. Oy. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's about million situation at all. But when I think about Akeem Bloomfield, though, like when I look at he does his physique. I don't know. I just feel like he would be a better sprinter over 400-meter athlete. He doesn't have the body type. I think with you know like when
who?
I look at say like a Nathan Allen, guys that look like they glide over the distance. You know what I mean? I kind of prefer those type of guys running the four, instead of the guys that look like they're pushing it or straining. If that makes any sense, I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Um, for me, I've always wanted to see him go back to the two because I always felt like he would do damage there. But for
Who?
some strange reason, injury keeps befalling him apparently.
Who you
And then
thought?
his
Who you?
coaching situation is always all over the place too.
I didn't hear who you mentioned.
Akeem
T.
Blake. Not Akeem Blake, Akeem Bloomfield.
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 Yeah.
Isn't Bloomfield the 400
Mm-hmm. What you mean him coaching situation all over the
national
place?
record holder?
He
No, because
moved
he's
from
switched camps. As far as I'm concerned, he's moving like Omar McLeod sometimes. Like I think he since the whole Auburn situation, he's gone to like 3, 4 different camps.
you sure?
He switched up a bit. He switched a bit.
I think he needs to come home.
I want to tell you something, but I can't tell you right now. I would have to tell you after the year.
Oh, all right.
Let me like me not have no luck with quarter mile, cause I mean my favorite quarter miler, they on the sidelines looking on for now. Me
Who
kinda
that?
not have no luck with quarter milers.
Who that? Oh,
Uh,
my little prejudice there.
yeah man. Your
God,
favorite too. Kinda live for quarter mile. And funny thing, as a primary school coach, a quarter mile, 400 I'm my favorite event for coaching.
Huh?
Because 400 meter my favorite event for coach, man. 400 and 300. Because I think those events are honest. Like when I can train for 4 months, I can train my sprinter for 4 months and champs are next week, and you find one athlete 2 days before champs and him can run left my athlete them in the 100. You can't do that in a 400. So I like the 300 and the 400 at primary school because it is very honest. The 100 meters, you can just find somebody 2 weeks before champs who just have the raw speed, and the person just go there and just run left everybody with no training, nothing at all. So me really not like coach sprinting events like that at this level.
Boy, me think say as I'm Stephen Francis. This is not a fat joke or whatever, but some skipping and dolly are going with Kishian. Seeing, and we know you're the guru, but the skipping and dolly thing, you're quick on your feet, Stephen Francis. We want to know what go on with Kishian. or because we put out some things, you know, and the people and believe, hey, Steve not really a genius, you know. But I
Really?
don't know.
He's keeping us in suspense as long as possible.
And
For as
and
long as
you know
possible.
him not gonna say nothing. Oh, sorry, Roshin. Sorry, McDonald. Sorry, big boy. I give you your record.
It is no secret. It was never announced.
Is that a thing? I see them in the comments saying that, is that a thing, coach? You must know. Me put back. Let me move on with my life.
Well, me you want look at things still, you know, but as me say, I know everything me can come in at the public come say, you know. And based upon what me did say is like progress to that make, but a life changing decision was made. It had nothing to do with retirement, but it might go down the road based upon the life changing decision. So that's all I can say for now.
Yes, them. Me sound like me grow up with
Hey,
my granny. Not true.
only know those say a country girl, man.
Oi. There's only country people say me foot back. I thought it was an all people thing.
So you double down. You double
Say, I
down.
be just did go say.
No, meaning like if you go with your grandparents, isn't that like a thing? Like you pick up the lingo?
No, but most time are country people. So I don't know. Hey, country
Okay,
people
I
them
didn't
kill
know.
with lingo, you know. So
Oh Lord.
sound like major surgery. Oh, no, me soon tell you no what go on people.
He had
We have
done
to
one,
well,
He
hmm?
had done one. Which year was it? That's why I knew he changed camps a few times because I was following him. He was making some posts. So all right, the first change was so the first they were working with the Auburn coach, right? And the
Hmm.
Auburn coach left and went someplace else,
The
right?
farm
And I don't know
MVP
if they couldn't
International.
go right, but they chose no man, not the
Yeah
MV.
man. Yeah man, I this so then left Auburn and go man.
No, I'm not saying that's where they left Auburn and went to. I'm saying he left that and that setup. So that setup that he carried them with too, right? So he left Auburn and brought them into the professional ranks, right? But then he left there and went like he got a deal someplace else, right? But they decided not to go, and by they I mean both Akeem and um, what's his name?
Nathan and Bloomfield.
and and Nathan, right? So they decided not to go and they went someplace else. But the someplace else that they went to now, he left that place again now. But I think Nathan stayed. So it's like a bunch of different coaching switches.
Well, from what I know, he left Auburn and they went to Florida. Seeing? The coach that used to
But that's not
coach
the
him
same
in
coach.
the
That's not
coach
the same coach,
no,
right?
the coach that used to coach him in Auburn, he never went with them, you know. And then
He never went with them.
them he never went with them. Henry Nola Roller way more name.
Roll.
Them go
Oh.
with over Florida and him go farm MVP International.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they have been for quite a while until people decide for I think he went to for a short period of time he went to Chris coach. What that man the name
Mm-hmm.
again? Him same man,
The one
Reina.
where
Reina.
the problem one.
Yeah. And him never stayed there so long. And then them him go to the other camp where him then now, which him a go.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what? How much switches is that? Three?
Two.
Two? what's that? Two switches?
Mm.
Two switch, something.
Yeah,
Anyway, he's an
tumbleweed.
athlete that I've always been looking out for anyway. So I'm hoping that whatever it is, he overcomes it because boy, that talent is not a talent that I don't want to see going forward. You know, like you always hear people
You
talk about
don't
the
want to see that
stories
talent
about
go forward? Yeah, yeah, yes, it is.
not to go forward, not to go
Oh,
forward, not to go forward. You know the talents that you always hear people talk about
yeah.
back in champs days, how good they were, like back in the 80s, and nothing ever came out of it. I don't want to see that in the present day, for sure. I don't want to see that in the present day.
Mm.
I'm already seeing signs of a few of them not going anywhere, and it pains my heart. But I do think some of them were probably overhyped by the public, and they probably weren't as good as they were thought to be, right? But still, with that said, trust me, I want to see these talented youth get to the highest stage. You know what I mean? Highest stage may not necessarily mean medal, but just be there. You know what I mean?
I can't tell you still, Um, you see, decisions that are made by athletes, it has, what do you call it? Adverse effects, When an athlete make a decision to go pro or to go
Mm-hmm.
school, anything can happen through that decision making. So they can actually decide to go school and the track life no work out. Or they can decide to go school, track life work out, and then them done school and go pro. Them can decide to go pro and it no work out to where they want it to work out. So and I believe that is what
There's
happened
a
with decision.
gamble.
Once you make decision in life, there are implications.
Yeah.
Whether I hit or it miss, or whether
It's
you
a
make a
gamble, as
home
you
run
say.
or not. Yeah. So it's just a part of the thing. Brianna gone to college. A lot of people don't like it. Some people like it. But at the end of the day, it's a lottery. Will
The
it
only
miss
thing I guess
or will it
concerns
hit?
me with the whole Brianna thing is the whole indoors part. That's the only thing. I actually like
No
the
man.
move.
No man, people have said that she shouldn't go to school with that talent, no man. A straight pro. Cause when me a year still,
I don't
between me and Oni, me hear say she get a big money deal. Me not tell you, I know me tell you no still, But school will pick up. Anyways, Oni probably not hear me I say, but
I heard. I picked it up at the last and then tied everything back. But the thing is, for the type of athlete that she is, it made sense. You see, if she was like Alana Reed, where everything was, fine and dandy and fit, and she was fit as a fiddle, sure, right? But I think she needed those years to build, right? Or she needs those years to build, and I think that's what LSU is doing for her. Luckily, right? We don't really see that happen for many athletes. They don't really get the option,
mm-hmm.
right? So it's good what they're doing for her, right? But in the same breath, my only concern is take it to the next level then, and like you did for Shakiri, where because Shakiri barely ran indoors, and when she did run indoors, she got her ass beat. Sorry, she got dusted. And then, because it's so funny when I look back at that Shakira story, because my sister kept saying to me, look out for her, look out for her. And I'm like, that can't be the same girl that you're telling me about. Must be somebody else, right? And
Mm.
she came outdoors and she was just firing. So I'm like, do the same thing for her. Like, if indoors isn't really, if she's not navigating it as comfortably as everybody else, then go make sure turn it on outdoors. You know what I mean? But I like the decision
Mm.
for her, specifically, not for everybody. Like, I want to say everybody. Like, all right, give you an example. Jadon, first year in college, great, right? But then decided to go back a next year, and I'm like in my mind, because I already did a video about Jadon going pro because he has a talent like Mondo. That's what I was saying. Go pro like Mondo, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when he decided to take the next year in, I'm like, does this even make any sense at this point? You know what I mean? And as you can see, he's now gone pro because it really and truly, wasn't really making any sense to go back into college, like to dominate the same collegiate ranks and the same world ranks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because he
So
would have basically try to beat film record them. Because I'm set all I record them. So it was a wise decision, prudent decision not to go back. So him can go to
but the
class
first
anytime
year
him
was
want.
also important because if he, I don't believe if he, let's say he went pro straight out of high school, then he wouldn't have worked that the same way because
No,
that kind of
no,
growth
no.
that he experienced, I don't think
Hmm.
so. Because I think it's linked directly to the coaching, directly to the coaching.
Exactly.
And I don't know
And
if the
that's why.
Jamaican coach wouldn't be able to bring. I mean, not to talk down on the Jamaican coaches, don't get me wrong,
Mm-mm.
but I don't know if they would have been able to take him to that level.
No man, remember say you have coaches who are specialize in different. And if you look on our setup, we tend to focus more on shows and sprints. We not really produce no great vertical and horizontal jumpers. So we can understand that. But that's why I did say earlier is a hit and miss for some people when they make a decision. He made a decision to go to college. And in the midst of making that decision, he dominated and did so well that him can make a decision to go pro. And in making that decision to go pro, it might still have implication as well. So all him can get in him early stage, him to try maximize on that. Him have a big deal, him have a mega deal. So all him need to do a
Hello, me say
maximize on that.
the code say if it's not life changing, don't take it. Me say the deal
Mm-hmm.
with Jadon get
A mega deal him get, man.
mega.
Mega.
No, I know you know. Look here, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Have to tell me know it's a mega deal. I know it's a
So
mega deal.
and remember, well, Puma and Ram for latch on to the Jamaicans them early too, So but and the writing was probably on the wall because of that NIL deal too.
Hmm.
So it was just going down that pathway.
Honestly, I'm just happy for him. Just happy. I'm happy that Jamaica also has such a world class athlete in the drums.
In the
You know
jumps.
what I mean? One that is looking to take gold potentially. And not only him. I'm seeing Wayne Pinnock, I'm seeing Kerry McLeod. Tajay is there, getting back to his best. Um, and I'm also watching the collegiate events, and I'm seeing a lot of collegiates doing the long and the triple, right? I think earlier today I was even looking at Shante Foreman doing a PB. Was it Shante Foreman? I think doing a PB in the triple jump, bordering on 14 meters. And I was like, she's
She
getting
all
there.
yeah, she
She's
all she
getting
always have
there.
the ability. She just needed to get stronger and them a work on that apparently. You see, going to college, you can't limit yourself to do one event. The more event that you do, the more marketable you would have been. And Shante did double a little bit in the triple jump at high school. So triple and long, and she can even do the high jump too. So that a triple treat.
Hmm.
But normally
Triple
when
threat.
we are trying to send athletes outside of the country, we tell them say, yo, the one event I gonna limit you. Try and put yourself in our next event so you can get a scholarship and it can work for you. Shante can sprint too.
Yeah.
Seriously. She can sprint. If she take up the sprinting seriously, a serious maths. Yeah, man, Mrs. Shante now. Yo, where me I tell her?
No, but I'm not surprised because most jumpers can sprint well.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they look awkward doing the sprint, which is why they probably put them on the back stretching like relays and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I see quite a few jumpers doing sprints and mainly like relays. They put them on.
I think one year we use Shante on an ankle leg and Shante run past people.
Mm.
Yeah, we are tell her, man. She have it, man. And see them have Akila there in the something there too.
In the no, she does a triple on the 60s. I've been seeing her in the 60s
Yeah.
recently and the twos,
And you know
60s
so
and
that I go be
twos.
for the 4x1.
Let me see her in the 60s and the twos. I guess they're probably trying to replace Julian. Who did they lose? They lost Julian. They lost What's that girl name? Rashida. Just those two? Oh, that last Lonnie.
Mm.
Tell me what is Lonnie doing? As I mentioned Lonnie, what is Lonnie doing? What do
Because
you think Lonnie is doing?
from what the coach said to me, I think she pretty much going to be focusing on the 1-2, but he's basically keeping her in the 400 for more endurance work. So when him unleash her outdoor, she gonna be
I'm
mad
impressed.
and mean.
I
But
am impressed.
her range is tall. I've never seen her run a
Very.
100 meters still in the, but they tell her based on how she a move around them two event there.
Yeah.
It look like she can put in a decent, and the coach said that. So
Look like she can handle herself. May I say? But I don't like how USA is not USA. Sorry. How World Athletics is taking 10 years to update her where she reps, because I hate looking at the fact that it's USA, and then I'm getting weird dreams, nightmares that I'm gonna wake up one day and hear that she's not repping Jamaica.
no man, a Jamaica sugar rep man. Jamaica
No, I
sugar rep.
know. I'm
Things can
saying
change.
I'm
The
getting
facts
weird
can change
nightmares
for
every time
real,
I
you
look at
know.
World Athletics.
Yeah, things can change, but the latest I've heard is that everything did sort out. Everything did sort out. So hope that it is so for real.
The replacement in Kevona twin, the other.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, Kevin would have
Ken
a
Dondra
Davis
David,
run. Mm,
Ken
that,
Ken
that,
Ken Dondra, I
yeah.
think she name. Why?
Anyways, me I gotta run on now cause tomorrow
Yeah.
get some
Tomorrow
rest
long
for
day.
early day again cause we are jump on for watch along for the trap meet.
I'm wonder watch along, last week
What time I
me
watch
day I
along?
try cook me little Sunday dinner and me spin round and me said they know that all the time done already. I hate being a
The it
female. You see, you men don't. I want me to don't do nothing down the yard.
Don't do what?
that a lie.
You're assuming T.
That a
Because I do
lie.
the Sunday cooking.
When last you cook Sunday dinner?
I'm the person who does the Sunday cooking.
Okay. Oh, coach, you see,
I, I have to cook my Sunday dinner. I have to cook my Sunday dinner.
listen, but
But
maybe it's the
seriously,
country thing. Me too traditional. All right. Me probably too traditional. Probably that is it. I'm probably too. No,
but
if you're a town
don't try
man,
to be who
what
you
I
know for
know
this
about
thing.
town men is that how they're brought up is different from how countrymen are brought up. Countrymen are spoiled. That's the first thing, right? So if you guys were countrymen, then maybe you would not be doing any kind of cooking. If you get what I'm saying. But most of the town men I know, them get fling out from young, so them have to wash, cook, and clean for themselves. You know what I mean? So
So,
yeah,
maybe
so
a
they can
country or town.
cook. Yeah,
Maybe a country man.
Maybe a
people
country
live.
or town.
Huh?
Remember, maybe me come from, say, maybe a country or town.
Maybe a country.
I don't know what more be qualifiers, Maybe they want to
Mo-
tell you. So.
Maybe a country man.
Me spoil still, but me cook. Me love cook, so me cook.
No, country mothers spoiled. I have a brother. Let me tell you something. My mother spoil him. You know what I mean? So
You see what Dre Fortis right now come and say, my parents taught me to do everything. So no man can take me for no food.
That's what my mother did.
That
My
is
mother.
what I got to. My
that's what
mother
That's
mothers
what
teach me
I
should
got.
things.
do. That is
Yes,
Mm.
that's
what
what I
mothers
got.
should do. I agree.
So I can wash, cook, clean, iron.
I
I can do
agree. No, I
all of that
agree.
stuff
When I like
because I
ironing
was
things still, but
taught
me can't help myself.
that whenever she's acting up, run her out,
I
run her
agree when
away.
man can help themselves. Because I'm telling you something. Sometimes I don't know. This is gonna turn into a different conversation. Let's go.
No man, like how we start, just finish your statement, man.
No, I was gonna say sometimes like not women, men join a relationship with a woman and they become mature. You know what I mean? And then the relationship becomes uncomfortable because you're adding work. So not only does she have to be taking care of the kids, but she's literally taking care of you and you're not doing anything to help. Plus, she has her job, she's taking care of the house. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And for me personally, When I woke up in a man like that, I'm like, okay. Because you're not gonna go add no stress to me. You ever see how women change when they get married? It's because all the additional work.
What
How
work?
they look pop down and everything. It's all of the additional work, right? So when we meet a man that can help himself, means that like, okay, we can alternate. I do breakfast, you do dinner, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that to make both of our lives easier. But it can't be me alone. I do everything. No.
T, it look like you need a mobile, man. Because
Look
mobile
here.
men can do
May
all
I
of that
tell
stuff.
you?
And see a man, the
May I
Trevor
tell
F
you?
in the comment section say, not true about countrymen tea. We can cook.
Talking from experience, see? Then I'm female. What do you mean? You think you're just going to buck up in a man and you're going to learn everything about them same time? No, you live and you learn and you say, okay, next direction, please. Next. Oh my gosh, but yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say
and
about
and,
that. So
and
yeah.
this show the show have a shot tomorrow now. You see, because tomorrow something the Super Bowl. You
Tomorrow
know
Super
them
Bowl.
Americans, so they must have to rush the track meet it up. Cause them a go.
That's why it's so early. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cause a Super Bowl tomorrow. That's why it's so early. So I do a watch along still. And you gonna do a watch along to tea?
I want to do one, but it's so early that I don't even know.
Mm.
I don't even
Wait,
know.
what's happening tomorrow? I feel like me now ball. I've been so busy
Mil
these last.
Mil Milrose game I go on.
Melrose.
What time?
That start from about in the morning. But the big event them are coming about 12 o'clock.
Oh, me available
12 1
after
o'clock.
11 until about
Mm.
2.
It are done before 2, man.
Oh, me available anytime after 11 because, at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I tell you, me I got any show, yeah, man. You support a Premier League team?
Locally?
No.
Or they don't call it Premier League out here.
Yeah, them call it Premier League out here. But I not out here,
You're
me I
talking
talk.
locally?
No, English Premier
Okay.
League tea.
One time I used to be fair, but like I explained to people, I used to watch when I had time. I used to watch every sport and I enjoyed every sport. And football was no different. Same way you can sit down and have commentary and track and feel the same thing for football. But I feel like once you try to, and this is a woman thing, you guys wouldn't understand. We have too much things doing. But once you direct your attention one place, like it's hard to get back. So you start losing track of the players. And because of that, yeah, I don't really know the players anymore. Still watch football and everything, but don't really know the players anymore. And as such, can't really speak to if the clubs remain the same. So back in the day, I can say Manchester United was my club, right? And then I started out
All
loving
right, good night. You can
um
stop this. Yeah, you can stop this.
hold on, and
We
then
don't
I
like
started
money.
out loving what's their name? Not Barca. What's the other one?
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid.
Real Madrid, right? I started out loving Real Madrid, but then ended up loving Barca because the athlete or the footballer at the time made a transfer. So then I ended up loving Barca, and then Barca became the big thing because one time it was Man U was the big club, and then Barcelona became the big club. You know what I
So
mean? I
you
don't know what
follow
it's like.
star.
I don't know the landscape.
You follow
Huh?
star. You follow star.
No, because that's how. All right, let me tell you what. All right, let me tell you how it starts with me. Country, the country. I love Brazilian players, right? So Brazil is the
Yeah,
country that I
you
would
support Brazil as
support.
country team.
Right. So I tend to follow their players wherever they go.
Okay.
So that's that. Yeah. So that's what happens. But as I said,
You
no, I
just
don't
save
know the
ourselves.
landscape anymore as it relates to the clubs. So I can't tell you if I would feel the same way I felt back then.
So you know, sir, Fabian I only add one as a tea.
How me I add one on the chair we support Brazil?
No, then you add one with club.
Me I try save
Oh
myself.
my gosh.
Oh, me I add one on the chair we support Brazil. That me don't understand.
Yeah, add
Me don't
one
understand.
with that
So how
all
you support
time gun
Brazil
for your
and you don't
chest.
I mean,
support the
there
clubs that Brazilians play in? I don't get it. The Brazilians then play in for which club? Which club do you support? Premier
Arsenal.
League.
Arsenal.
Brazilians play for Arsenal right now.
There was a time when we had Brazilians
No, but that's the thing.
playing,
So
yes.
you don't really add up, Fabian.
It don't add up. I started watching football in 1998. My first game was the World Cup final. And so I was a Brazil fan before an Arsenal fan. Two of my
Right.
favorite
So
players,
which is why it's
my
not adding up.
no, because it's two separate football. I
Two
mean,
separate
we
football.
have Gabriel Jesus, who is a Brazilian, Gabriel Magalhaes, who is a Brazilian, Gabriel Martinelli, who is a Brazilian, and the Arsenal's best team, Gilberto, was a Brazilian, and the best club team ever in the history of football. So Brazilians have always played for Arsenal, but again, it's separate.
As
When I
somebody
was
help you in the comment section.
somebody help me in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say if you never did go close the show, me I just go in on my drawer and take out my jersey, then my Martinelli jersey and my Gabriel Jesus jersey and show no. But let me not.
Well, I know you can wear them then, but you see, me have quite a few Manchester United jersey. And any name I go
Then
in I back.
but now follow this a
Any
sport you
name,
big like, you know.
any name I go in I
I think the
back.
only thing I've ever
Fabian.
had is like a cricket one, Chris Gale. Because I used
Any
to
name,
love
any
cricket
name
back in
where
the
I
day.
go in at
Lord,
the
you couldn't
back,
tell me nothing
Fabian,
about
and
cricket.
my name. Me
Coach,
now
me
wear
will give you
no.
one Anthony jersey, man. Me will
Me
give
no
you one
want
Anthony.
no Anthony jersey. I'm Minzy at the on the back
Me will
of
give
my
you one
shirt.
Anthony jersey.
No, me not wear nobody on my back. I'm mad Minzy.
Then the Brazilian team, man.
Nah, man. Me support. Not. I don't even have a Brazil shirt because I kind of Nike still in but me not too. Me kind
Yeah,
of did
Oh,
stop
we
wearing Nike for.
okay.
Adidas, we're ripping Adidas. So Adidas people out there, jump on board,
Sign a
you know.
contract Adidas. That one.
You
That
man, just
one.
jump on board and give us some. We everything me have, even my bag of Adidas. My bag when me bring a mile release today. Let me see me can find my bag when me bring them. Mile release today. Sure no. See that? Everything Adidas. Everything is Adidas. Everything. From head to toe Adidas. Even my son hold on, wait no coach. Wait, me not done it, you know.
One
Even my
pool.
son hat, you know,
That pool the
Adidas, you
dry
know.
up
Because you
Jack
know,
Diamond. The Liverpool the dry up. A Liverpool the name you know.
you see?
Fabian, you're a rookie to Adidas, man.
Everything Adidas. Everything.
You're a rookie to
Cause
Adidas,
the son of
Fabian.
Spanish town not easy.
You're a rookie to Adidas. No,
Coach, me see you do an
Drew
unboxing for
party.
your channel. Can you send my kid come to please and thanks?
Huh? Yeah, man, you can't get a
I see
kit,
you doing an
man.
unboxing on your channel. Kindly send my kid to please and thanks.
Yeah, man, just send the address and I send it.
All right, I will.
And the
Go look
size.
for one. Me have to go get a PO box.
Hey, Drew
Let me
Fart
tell you
is on a
something.
one fool, man, and many fool, they're gonna live a fool, man.
Which team him support? Lord of mercy, no, it's a big fight.
Many fool, man, but live a but one fool, a many fool.
Liverpool, you'll never work again.
It get hot.
It's a,
So your football commentary get hot when you do it, coach?
See, you man, they
a
make me run
war
the
over here.
football.
A
But
war
coach
over
tell
here.
her,
But I'm gonna have to catch up. You know, I've been
run with
telling myself
football.
recently that I want to get back into doing other sports because I genuinely love them. The only thing I hate is horse racing, but I genuinely love them. Right, cricket also. You couldn't tell me no more cricket. Oh my gosh, I feel like me just lose it.
Me still
I don't
want to
know
follow
who I
like
play
cricket,
now.
but me no something that me no me no lose my sleep like one time. That's
You couldn't tell me nothing about cricket, man. Oh my gosh, but no, me just lose it, lose it, lose it, lose it. Never get back in. When I find two 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 Man United, if you go and work around the house.
say that again.
It pass you.
One no, it passed me for true. Me never did not pay attention. Me that pay attention in the comment section. Cause Track Diamond I ask me one question. Track Diamond, you
Ask
know
me.
where we up on the table. Why you asking? That's a rhetorical question. Yeah, man, I know so that's how we do it, people. So, but we are any show right now. Big up to T and people. Remember, if you're not subscribed to our channel, you have to go over there go check out what I go on.
Yeah, guys,
Understand?
come over and okay. First and foremost, let me just give you a warning before you come over and subscribe and expect me to be nice and amiable like Coach's desk. If we're not coming in the comment section and take me and then be prepared.
Sometimes me rush some people, but sometimes I just ignore. Cause them say silence are one of the greatest weapon, you know. So sometimes people
Oh
really
yeah, Drew is blocked. You see what
hmm?
I tell you? Drew, what you tell me? Say me block you. Me can't even know. I don't remember. It had to be
Oh,
something
Jew
with
parties get black up over there. Me no black
somebody
people.
tell me me block you. Block you. I don't play no. I don't play. One,
Drew
you're
Fadi
being
said, but something
too
bad about
disrespectful.
Elaine, I bet.
No, it has nothing to do with Elaine. It's me personal. It's a personal attack. Anybody I block is a personal attack. Me not play
Oh,
them
you know, oh
them
them
the game there.
all
Yeah, me
all
not play them
all
the
in the
game there. I
game
feel
say
like them only do it because me a woman. You know what I mean? So
all in the
TXT
game say
Studios.
too
Oh,
sensitive.
tell you who me block all in the game. Remember blocking all in the game.
Oh, me never know say you could have black on
Oh
YouTube
gosh,
too.
me can't share it
As
all in
she
the
tell me
game.
the other day.
Me
You're
never know
Me know
father,
that.
you
the whole
me know
yourself.
as she make me know say you can block people cause she that tell me say she block somebody and so me I so come me know say blocking can
No,
go
let me
on
tell you
on
what
YouTube.
people do, and it's a disrespectful thing that gets to me. How they address a male is not how they'll address a female. And you see, because I'm out there, put myself out there, and I'm the only female in this space that's putting themselves out there. The door is open for you just to attack me any way you feel like. You see, when I come into you guys, they will never say certain things. I'm on your lives, I'm in your comment section, and I don't hear and see them saying those things. But when it's me,
Cause they know
oh
say me
my
a done,
god,
they can't run up on it done.
oh my god. You ever hear somebody something them say to me? Somebody say, "Oh, I'm me no want to accept with whole a black." So you can't
Hey,
stay there.
Me
watch.
nah,
You
you
see,
know why
You
me
can't
nah
stay
block
there.
them? Me want taunt the haters them. Me nah block them. Me want
Them can't stay there.
taunt the haters them. Alright, you see
coach.
on the football show now. People in the ram forget time out and then something like that. All want 8,000 odd seconds of time out them are getting up. So
Yes, yeah. Rob Smith won something bad about Julia.
yeah man, Rob
Black.
Smith no play man.
Yeah,
You see
me
all
have
the Jew artists that he no play either man.
black.
I'm a leading boss when it
I'll
come
be
on to you rich people them.
brain drain. Wait, your day is numbered. Me soon black. Me never knew you could have black for you. I'm gonna try you out.
Oh man, let
Me
me tell
nah,
you,
me
I
nah block
appreciate
them.
people misunderstand. I appreciate the support, but I just think again, it's just a dynamic that unfortunately is just how the world is set when it comes to females, and I've realized that. And rather than allow you to take advantage of me, I'm not gonna allow you to take advantage of me. You know what I mean? So I'd
Let me
rather lose a subscriber than have you feel like you can talk to me any kind of way. Because first and foremost, one, I've never disrespected any athlete, right? All I'm giving you is my opinion, my honest take on an event or a race or whatever. I've rarely ever touched on anybody's personal life, if ever. You know what I mean? So some of the comments I keep getting back is like, "Me come for them every generation," and I'm like, why? Why are you attacking me like that? It's not that deep. But again, it's for me. It's for a female. Once you're a female and you get into certain spaces, it's just a thing where you have to deal with. But me choose not to deal with it, so I'll block you.
alright, you see one time first encounter me up on my channel and my comment section. Can I love read the comments them, you know? This brother said something to me. I could have blocked him too, but me never know nothing about block. Or I could have delete the comment. Even people I say, oh, people say I think I'm still I love the comment. I just the YouTube thing. So you want me to know? Me write a nice little message to the person and tell the person in a decent way and just end it with. But thank you very much for watching the channel too. And the person when them read back the comment, the person said, "No man, you're different." Me, I expect this apart you to come out back firing. Guess what? Me, I go subscribe to your channel now. But it never really, me never do that because I want subscriber, yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
But me just do it to make people know, say, yo, there's a different way to deal
Mm-hmm.
with certain situation where you now have to bring back the same flame what them a bring.
No,
And
that happened
sometimes
to me all
people
the
think
while. You see
that,
how when we talk about Shakiri? Oh,
mm,
the Americans come in the comment section red hot.
me
I
not
remember
afraid of
one
them,
time I
man.
wrote back
I
a
will
message.
put that them chatting I comment, man. Me not afraid of them.
I remember
Let
I
them
wrote back
go
a
on
message
chat.
one time and I say, yo, here what bridging. All good news and no good news still. Him say after the run team go up on, him did not expect me to fire back at him. Him say, all right, new
Mm,
sub. Me say, yeah, y'all not taking
yeah,
too
man.
serious in sports.
But you know why what them saying affect me? Because a comment section them the people in them people that type something on them. And it's when people type something and you read it, you can have multiple interpretation. That's why I may not take comment section serious. Whether in a chat room, a live chat room, or them comment on a video, I may not take them serious. You see, sometimes the people when you see on live now, like a chat diamond, you know, see sometimes them people comment on a video, you know, but you see them in
Mm-hmm.
a live chat. You see people that
Yeah.
comment on a video them, you know, see them on a live.
Mm-hmm.
So me not pay them the people in the mind. Thanks for your click, thanks for your like, thanks for watching the video, thanks for your comment. But me not take them people serious.
Well, I'm
Some of them
sorry.
people are AI. Like brain
I'm
drain, right,
sorry.
Fabian?
I'm not promising nobody. So if them come at me with a personal attack, and it's a certain degree, clearly, it's not no little. If you go in my comment section, you can see it's very lively. First and foremost, so you know what I mean. It's not just some
Mm-hmm.
little random pat on the shoulder for me to say anything. No, it's some real blatant stuff. You don't even understand. Some real blatant stuff.
But
So me not
but
promise
for
somebody
you
that
still
could
in a,
come out over.
but for you still you still have to protect yourself as a female for real. You know? Me I agree with that part there, because people want to step to you because of female. So you have to do what you have to do to protect your space. But from then see
You
this a face
understand?
there,
But come on
you
over. Me see
know sir.
Brunelli tell me say me too sensitive. Brunelli return. Me sure say me no bad. I don't think I blocked you. I don't recall, but yeah. Come on back over. Y'all know it's spicy over there. Y'all just can't handle T's truth.
Brain drainer is numbered.
But all in the game. You see like people like all in the game now. Me want them people that like when me have a show. See number run on the screen there. Them people are not take up their phone and talk, you know. And call, you know. Or come on the panel, you know. Our all in the game is just somebody who just do some quick research right away and just post.
Or come
It's not
debate.
what you do
Come
all in the
debate.
game.
Make him come debate me.
All
You hear Jordan
RDB.
I
Look
say?
and win him for
He's on
debate.
a ramp
Fabian.
fi time out them. Keisha, I'm a
You Fabian?
market him in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a ramp.
Them afraid I
Rest of them
debate.
try.
Oh my gosh, a week.
All in the game now calling, man.
See, see,
Now
me,
calling.
see, because me I got busy with my track team, I made it easy if I debating thing for now.
T, take a leap out of coaches that, but don't take the comments too personal.
What
No,
is
but
how's this pronounced?
she's a female still, so she can't probably deal with it the same
DeWitt
way me deal with it.
wine? Is that how it's pronounced? DeWitt wine? Unfortunately, my personality is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Separate apart from the whole male female thing with that whole dynamic. I'm just me. You know what I mean? And
She
I
a
come to you
hothead.
with myself, right? My real true self. So I'm laying everything bare, right? And it's hard for someone that lays everything bare to be attacked, viciously online. It's not something that we can just say, okay, fine, whatever, let's just move along, with our lives. No. So if I was the type of person that coaches this, he doesn't lay everything bare. He doesn't. I lay everything bare based on my personality. You see the real me, like I'm not saying you're not seeing the real him, but I mean like
Hold on, hold
no,
on,
that's not what I'm saying.
hold on, hold on. What you say? So I fake me this. I'm see
No,
me can't take off the
no,
mask.
no, that's not what I mean. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
try to
can
take
be
off the
reserved to a
mask.
certain degree.
I me them I
Coach, you
get
know what I
man.
mean. Right, you
But
know
I
what
me
I
them I
mean.
get. I me
Right.
them I get.
So that's not what I mean, coach. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean, right? So as at the end of the day, with how my
You
personality
make
is,
it
sorry, it
you
can't
make it
allow it.
people them say me fake.
I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So because of that, then yes, you're just gonna get the real me at all times, which includes maybe a block every now and again. And I don't know how to unblock people. So on in the game, if I can figure out how to unblock, then I'll unblock you for 2024. Do you want that, sir? Or are you vexing me for life? Oh my
Hey,
gosh. I don't believe you figure out how to unblock people.
Hey, me love
That's
T
weird.
personality. You know, nobody, nobody. Yes, man,
man,
love T
it good for the
personality.
thing, man. It good for it. I like it. And for a
Like,
female in the game,
you have
and
rough.
yeah, and I do a shadow. Me rate it. You understand?
Actually, recently I saw another female online and I almost fell over. I was like, oh my gosh, we have another one. I forgot. There's
Which
actually
married
another one.
talk?
So let
Which
me not say
married
I'm the
talk?
only one. Guys, thank you
Hold
again
on.
for inviting me, coach. Look at my face. My face is beat because it's been a long day.
See the
So
membership thing that drop people. On can something there. On can join the channel if you wish and support the thing. See people them must say me not genuine. Jesus peace. T, yes where you talk. Yes where you start
sorry,
T.
that's not what I meant. That's not how it's meant.
From Al Kush Rodney. Where say me I go give T my last name. Cash and change it from Thompson.
Say Thompson my last name. How much time I say it? I want to know. How much time I
Anyways.
say it, coach?
Me don't know.
In coach?
I don't know, me just know.
So, see
He
Thompson
the
have
truth
big
hurt
bad name. I see the big bad
some
Jamaican
of them.
we are looking out for you for this year at Thompson. Big bad Kishi and Thompson. Big bad Ilian Thompson here. Big bad Thompson in this place. You're crazy, man. We're not getting rid of no Thompson, not there.
Are you Kishian up
Oh
there hide
my
and seek with?
gosh. Hmm?
You related to Kishian or Alien?
Well, I would assume that most Thompsons are related since where the name came from, right? It's just some big European family thing. But no, I don't know. Not that I know.
So Chat Diamond said
All
T
I know is
means you have a
Elaine is from
nice ring
Manchester.
to
I'm
it.
from Manchester, but the places we come from is completely different. She's from, as you know, Belfield side, and I'm
But
from
No Manchester Alien come from.
yeah, but she's from Belfield side, and I'm from Spurtree side. So
No
different
further question.
Thompsons, I guess.
You know, say all along, me that Jamaica. See? And me I go down Spur Tree Hill. I never know say a Manchester Spur Tree Hill. All of my years me think say something there.
Saint
St.
Me
Elizabeth.
think
Elizabeth.
I St. Elizabeth.
All right, they say border the coach. Right, I got to say border there.
But Gutters are not Spur Tree Hills.
No, right, they say border there. I remember say, all right, I got as they say starts per tree hill, right at gas station.
That you sound like you talk when you leave from St. Elizabeth. You talk when you're in a Manchester.
Oh, me just I said that. All right, that's why I bought if you go in a Manchester. Spur tree start in
Look here,
Manchester. Right, that's
guys.
why I
Wanna make
bought
sure
the
say
Gutters.
only not cut off Manchester because Saint Elizabeth has a way. And I'm sorry for you, Saint Elizabeth people that are in the chat, but you have one way of thief in Manchester shoreline. Or you have been doing it for
No,
years.
remember Alligator Pan is in Manchester.
I grew up. No, listen now, Fabian, when you say that. When I was growing up, Alligator Pond was St. Elizabeth. And I remember looking because I don't know if you remember there was those little social studies book that they used to give you with the Jamaica thingy so you could see. And I remember saying to my mother, so I can clearly see a shoreline for every parish. Where is Manchester shoreline? Nobody can tell me. Every year they used to keep the seafood festival. They used to go on morning time because I used to watch morning time every time. That time they used to have Simon on what's his name? Never was there.
Never.
And they used to be promoting it as seafood festival in St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth, in St. Elizabeth, in St. Elizabeth, years on years on years. And it's not until my last years in high school did it flip to Manchester out of nowhere. Oh, it was always Manchester. I'm like, no, y'all stole Manchester's shoreline. You all know what you did.
Whoever Tia talk to, card that I know me. Me no know about Fabian.
Plenty people, me and
No,
I know
plenty
me.
people.
no comment. No comment.
No, yeah, Manchester
Me
gets
not,
very, very cold. Very cold. Like right now, it's very like ice cold. And well, I prefer the cold, but yeah, it's too cold at this point.
I wanna talk about Manchester cold. Manchester not cold, you know, man.
And there's red dirt. What do you mean Manchester don't cold?
Me foot
Did
back.
you really listen to me? Manchester big thief. How that? Everything here is expensive. You mean? I think so. Because what people would do is buy the things in town and come and sell it in Manchester for like full the price.
Hey, you know
Drew
what the
part is not
Jew part
easy, you
is? I'm fresh, they're not easy.
know. Drew part is
Them
off.
a say, oh, that manage tea because tea is spicy.
You know what? Me to say what I was about to say. Let me not say that this is the bit about the
fresh,
dominatrix.
fresh God said me we calm her down.
Okay.
You missed that coach.
Huh?
Dominatrix.
She clean her throat. Anyways, people, may I come off her show
You don't
now?
hear it? Lord of mercy.
Hmm?
Me say,
Me here.
I'm like, I
Well,
know.
Me
let
You
me
here,
hear
fix
but
my
me
Fabian?
thing.
no want hear.
Let me
Me
fix
here,
it.
but me no want hear.
Me never did
Okay.
that. What you say now?
Me say, I'm a dominatrix.
Oh, to who you want to.
No, sir.
Mm-hmm. To who you want to.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
show, guys.
Me just hear her, man. Me fix the headset on me here. But me never hear it
See,
first time. Cause
just
the
know say
headset
I
is
set up yourself with fresh Rab Smith and
and
Drew
Jew
Fortis.
40s.
You see? You hear them talk about Buckeye class? Get careful with them.
Glendon say him always driving when him the pound. Big up yourself, Glendon. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. T, thanks for coming on. Fabian, I don't know co-host duties there for you same way. And T still have a spot as a
Thanks for
co-host
having
now.
me. Thanks for
And
having me, guys.
big up to all the people in the comment section. If you didn't like the video on your way out of the Big Bad Stadium, the
Yeah, hit the
Coach's Best
like. Smash
Arena,
the
please
like.
hit that like button. You understand? Tomorrow again, people will be here with the whole Melrose games. You understand? Yeah, man. I saw you too for nice. Don't Drew Fortis. Yeah, man. I saw it for nice, man. Mm.
Nice, nice.
No negative vibes. All right. Hold on there. Hold on there, people. More show no. More show where Fabian going with today, you know, before we end the show.
Did he run?
He look like somebody can run to you.
Let me guarantee.
You don't look like yeah, bother Stephen Francis yet, sir.
Let
I'm
me guarantee.
supposed to carry on.
It's supposed to carry
But
on.
that's Stephen Francis.
I walk out of my Adidas still.
But I figured out why the coach them top coach them put on weight, you know. All the money they would them collect. But anyway, next.
I guess me I get there then, cause me I put on weight.
Woo.
Anyways, if
Okay,
Fabian
those are
got
you boys.
Milo Western relay and come home with a medal in up people. So we have to
Yeah. Yeah, Fabian.
so we have to big
Still,
up
yeah, put on
Fabian.
a weight, but yeah.
You see coaching belly I come. You see it. I'm
Yeah, the
getting there,
coaching
man.
belly
Little
come.
weight I come. Yeah.
It'll come, Fabian.
Yeah, man, little coaching weight I come.
But It's Fabian. Make that sound like something very positive to have. Yeah, so
If
yeah,
them
hug
may I
it
tell
up and enjoy me. I don't want nothing name that. You take the brain, but not the belly.
it's soon gone, man. But we win the primary school 4x1 to the mile relays. Holy power. Coach know the work we do. But big up to the boys that I get big up to the team. Hopefully we
All right.
can cause some damage at primary champs this year.
I'm gonna turn over a
So,
new leaf all in the game. I'm gonna unblock you. I'm gonna figure it out.
all right. So, big up again, people. We like the vibes now the Saturday evening. Until next time, stay safe, Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.